And we welcome you to the Crookston Sports Center, where we have Crookston Pirate hockey on hand. It's going to be the Crookston Pirates taking on the Mayport Ice Dogs right here on KROX. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tyler Hergert. Joining me will be Bo Melby in a little bit, as we have the Pirates and the Ice Dogs going at it tonight. As Mayport, they come into this one 5-14-0 on the season, as they're coming off of an 8-6 loss to Botno, where they ended up scoring 6 goals in 1 period. But despite the fact that they had that mark, they were unable to pick up the victory. And their next game is actually going to be a play-in game for the postseason. They're going to be taking on Fargo Davies later on in the week. The Crookston Pirates come into this one 12-9-0 on the season. They're on a 3-game win streak. All 3 of those victories are by 1 goal. As this is their longest win streak since they had a 4-game win streak to start the season. As the Pirates are coming off a 2-1 victory. That was at International Falls on Saturday. We had that right here on KROX. So as we begin our Riverview Health pregame show, we'll hear from both the head coaches. We'll take a look at our Napa Crooks and Welding Machine starting lineups. We'll also take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That and more coming up on the Riverview Health pregame show. But right now we're going to step aside. We'll take a break. We'll hear from the head coach of Mayport. It's Coach Munson with his comments right after this on KROX.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control
contact lenses are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Come out, we just got to be in the game right away. Win a draw, take a hit, whatever each person to get into it. So,
What do you know about Crookston?
I think a very similar team, younger team like we are. I think it'll be a fair matchup tonight.
How's the health of your team at this point in the season?
Late in the season, we got a few bumps and bruises. Nothing major though, so little bag of ice and some icy hot, and hopefully we get them back the next day. So.
Do you have 2 to 3 keys to picking up the road win?
Yeah, we got to play 51 minutes. We're not a team that's capable to come out and win a game in one period. We have to play 3 periods, and then we need to score the first goal. We got to get rolling right away and get ourselves into the game. Scoring first obviously helps, and with the momentum.
Thank you very much, Coach. Best of luck tonight.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
So that was the head coach of the Mayport Ice Dogs, Coach Munson, with his thoughts here on the pregame show here on KROX. And we are just going to hop right into Coach Hardy's interview. So here is now Coach Hardy of the Crookston Pirates with his pregame interview. We continued the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. And Coach, very successful weekend. You were able to get 2 wins over the weekend and a 3-game win streak, all by 1 goal.
Yeah, right. Pretty excited to get the wins. Obviously on a little bit of a roll right now. We'd like to maybe score a few more goals than we have. That's going to be maybe our focus here tonight is how do we get the puck on net more? How do we play more our style of hockey and really set up our forecheck, get pucks to the net, and find the back of the net a little bit more. So I think we got a good opportunity tonight. Had 1 day of rest and we're right back at it here.
How's the team doing right now after just 1 day of rest?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's spirits seem pretty good. Riley Benson's still down with an illness, so obviously we're hoping he's back tomorrow or later in the week. It's this thing that's been going around, right? Everybody's been knocked out 4 or 5 days. His just came at a tough time game-wise for us. So, but yeah, he's down, and then Aiden Fisketjon broke his leg in the JV game on Saturday. So he's got a broken leg. He's gonna have surgery tomorrow, it sounds like, to fix some things in there. So we've been thinking about him, and but yeah, it's everybody else seems to be pretty good. Obviously dealing with a little bit of the sniffles, things like that, but ready to roll tonight.
And ready to roll in net is going to be a different netminder tonight.
Yeah, we're going to give Brady Chandler a look here. I think he's earned that. He's obviously played well for us on JV and bid his time as backup. And 4 games in 5 days, this is a perfect chance for him. Wanted to get him one at home here. And he's very athletic. We got all the confidence in the world in him. He's going to have a great game tonight. And the boys are pretty fired up that he's in there tonight, including Parker.
Last couple of games at home for the seniors. They'll have one tonight and one tomorrow night. How do you keep the emotions in check with those seniors to make sure, like, hey, try not to get too over-emotional, but also let the moment sink in?
Yeah, I think we talk a little bit about it. It doesn't always sink in, I think, until almost that you're out there, it's over, when you're done playing at the CSC. This is a special place. They've spent a lot of time here growing up, this group particularly. You think back when this opened in 2010, they were just little pups, so they've played all their games here, and it's a big deal. It's kind of the closing on one chapter of your life. So we'll honor them. We got 5 seniors starting tonight. We'll have 5 different ones starting tomorrow night, and honor them, and not only them but their parents, who've been a big part of their journey too. So we're excited for those guys to hopefully go out with putting on a show here the next 2 nights.
In regards to the game tonight, you're facing Mayville-Portland, and what do you know about them?
Yeah, I think they've played a lot of the same teams we have had some similar results. I'm expecting a good game tonight. It's going to be they always battle us hard, it seems like. Our JV has played them a couple of times. They're up right now 3-0 heading into the third, so that's a good result for them so far. But yeah, we're excited to get out there. They should be a good matchup for us. Yeah, they always work real hard.
Do you have 2 to 3 keys to picking up the win here tonight?
Fast start. We talked about this last 2 times, right? And we just haven't got into it. We talked in the locker room about, can we commit to doing what makes us successful, right? And then with that, can we maybe delay gratification in playing the way that we need to play, that maybe you don't score but the next line does because you set it up for them in their zone. And we've done that at times individually this year, but the challenge for them tonight was, hey, can we do that as a group tonight? So we'll see. I'm excited. We had I want to give a shout out to all our friends over at the Villa. The boys went over for coffee this afternoon and snacks at the Villa and met with some of their residents and had a great time. So I know a couple of them said that they listen and watch on KROX. So the boys had a great time over there this afternoon, and now we're ready for a big hockey game.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks.
So that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, with his thoughts, as it was a big weekend sweep for the Pirates, getting the road wins and also getting a overtime victory a week ago today at home over Park Rapids. As the Pirates, they try and continue on that streak and make it 4-game win streak here tonight against Mayport. So we are going to step aside. We'll take a break. We're going to take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update right after this on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
And we welcome you back to the Crookston Sports Center as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Draft Sports Bar and Grill has a great menu that includes salads, appetizers, entrees, sandwiches, wraps, tacos, pasta, burgers, and dessert. Takeouts and catering are also available. They have a room that's available for parties and special celebrations. Contact them at 281-1183. Open daily Tuesday through Sunday at 11. The lunch specials, they're served from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The lunch specials, they change
From
weekly.
shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands.
At the score from earlier in the JV game, it it was the Crookston Pirates. They picked up a 4-0 victory in the JV game. That's the only final score that we have right now. So we are going to, let's take a look quickly at our Napa Crookston Welding Machine starting lineups. As for all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding Machine in Crookston, as they have what you need. Make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, and ATVs. Now here's the Napa Crookston Welding Machine starting lineups. For Mayport, they are going to be starting Walker McGillis. It'll be Jonathan Muse. Corbin Schreiner will be the starters for the forwards for Mayport. On the defense, it'll be Braden Fall and Bodie Peterson. And in net will be Cutler Peterson for Mayport. And for Crookston, they are going to be starting Carter Trudeau, Caden Edwards, and Lucas Miller. And Ty Larson and Blake Melshow will get the start in net. And then you heard earlier Coach talk about Brady Chandler getting the start. The sophomore gets his first start this season. So we are going to step aside. We'll take a break. They'll do the national anthem. And then when we come back, we are going to have puck drop between Crookston and Mayport right here on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that
Probably
matters.
A longer break, but that's
something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that
Very
mirror
light
today's
times,
workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Living Community of Crookston. It is our work, the Crookston community and the surrounding area, by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisting skilled nursing, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many opportunities with great benefits on the scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictincrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feel the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical.
What?
Which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong
seniors.
financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
And welcome back as we are just about ready to begin this one between Mayport and Crookston. Both teams huddled around their nets right now. If you're listening on the radio side, it's going to be Crookston going from left to right here in the first and third periods. As for the first time tonight, we're going to hear from the great Bo Melby. And Bo, should be an interesting matchup between these two sides. Crookston in the middle of playing 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah, I wouldn't go great there, but no, yeah, it should be a good game, though, nonetheless. At least two teams play each other pretty well. And I know the numbers are down a little bit for Mayville-Portland, but and the Pirates have been rolling 4 lines this year, so I think that might go in their advantage. But either way, I know the Ice Dogs play a pretty physical game, and it should be a good matchup here.
As the Pirates making their way to the bench, the Ice Dogs there out on the ice with their starting 5 getting ready for this one. As again, Crookston on a 3-game win streak, trying to make it 4 here on their home ice. As it's all 5 seniors starting tonight for Crookston. Tomorrow night will be senior night. We'll have that here for you on KROX as well. And we were going to have a face-off, but water bottle has to get delivered to Brady Chandler, who's in net, the starting netminder for the Pirates tonight. So Edwards and Muse have to do it again. As I believe now we are all set. So now Edwards has to skate out. Now Trudeau will get in, and eventually this game is started, and off the face-off tie-up, it's going to get sent to the back now where it was taken by Braden Fall. He'll send it to the blue line now where Melcha has it on the near side. It's going to be bashed in by Bodie Peterson all the way around where Ty Larson will hang on to it. And now it's Caden Edwards. From behind his own goal line, try to chop it forward. And it's going to be turned over in a sharp angle shot. That one's going to be saved by Chandler. Came off the stick of Corbin Schreiner. Battling for it on the far side. Now it's going to be Edwards who comes out with it. Edwards out at center, comes to the near side, gains the offensive zone, fires a shot. That's going to be a glove save for Cutler Peterson. And he'll hang on to it here at the 16-19 mark of the first period, and the second line comes out for Crookston. It's going to be Jay Reese for the Pirates. Braden Karen for the Ice Dogs as Karen's able to win the face-off. Losing his balance there, but able to get it to Cale Gensrich, and it's going to get fired in. Now it's Lubinsky in the corner. Lubinsky had that one poked away from him, but Tate Hamry is there. Sends it to the near side for Garrett Fisher. Fisher walking into the corner. Now going around the cage. Fisher still hanging on to it. Drops it back for Jay Reese here in the near corner. Reese sends it to the middle, and Ecker, he scores! Grayson Ecker with the one-timer and makes it 1-0.
Ecker coming off of a pretty good game as well up in I Falls, getting the tying goal up there, and an early lead for the Pirates. They're going to be pretty content with that. Makes it 1-0 just a few minutes in.
So Grayson Ecker with his 8th goal of the season makes it 1-0. And this second line continues to produce. Once again, all 3 players on that second line getting a point on that goal as Jay Reese and Garrett Fisher each get an assist. So face-off in the Pirates' offensive zone. This one is going to be to Peterson's left, and a shot from Fisher. That one trickled to Peterson. He had to knock that one away. Now on the far side, it's Justin Verwest trying to get it out, and he can. Garrett Fisher at center trying to backhand it in, and they're able to get it in, and now it's Ecker trying to battle for it in the corner. They still battle for it, and now puck is going to get sent out to center. Here's Tegan Lubinski in the neutral zone, races into the offensive zone for the Pirates and drops it down low. He'll throw a hit. Jay Reese is there as well. Try to knock it over for Lubinski, as in the corner they'll battle for it. Now Jackson Reese trying to hold it in. He was able to do so, but he spun it right to John Matson. Matson will get to center, flip it down, and now it's going to be Ty Larson. Ty Larson will pick it up, starting from his own end. Chips it forward, and it is going to be an icing. Here with 14:42 left in the first period, 1-0 is the score, thanks to Grayson Ecker with his 8th of the year.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, I mean, it's good for the Pirates to get up early on that one, and especially being on your home ice, you don't want the Ice Dogs to take that home ice advantage away from you.
Off the face-off, a quick shot. That one's going to get fired into the netting off the stick of Muse, so it will be another face-off to Chandler's right. And we've heard Coach Hardy talk about it so much here in the last couple of weeks about getting off to a good start. And he looks to the second line, and that's where he gets the good start from, is off the face-off. It's going to be Melcha. Now he gets this to Jackson Reese. Reese at center, trying to send one to the middle. He was looking for Lucas Miller. It bounced off the pad of Peterson, and Miller was able to send it over to the corner. Now Liam Larson is there. As able to hold the line was Melcha. Now trying to chop one across. It'll be Jackson Reese. He got a stick on it. That one was blocked out in front. Jackson Reese over in the far corner. Going to be knocked off the puck there as they still battle for it. On the near side, Mayport's able to get it out as they'll send it up ahead for Corbin Schreiner. Schreiner drops it back. Muse with the shot. That one is blocked. Jackson Reese, he'll scoop it up on the far side. Pirates in the midst of a change as Reese is able to carry it all the way down below the goal line. Now it's Akis. Sends it over for Bochow, and now Akis in the far corner. Akis going behind the cage, looking things over. He'll send it back for Hamry. Hamry gets it back for Akis. Akis trying to center one, looking for Colburn, and that one bounced off his stick into the far corner. Colburn with a nice move. Ended up losing the puck as Muse was there. And Muse will drop it back, and now spinning and firing this one all the way down is going to be Peterson. It's going to have to be played by Chandler as there is a broken stick as well in the Pirates' defensive zone. 13:15 left in the first period. Still 1-0. Crookston with the lead. Levinsky on the far side fires a shot, and that one's going to be gloved down by Peterson.
Well, shots in favor of the Pirates, 6-1 already, so they're having some success finding some shooting lanes to get the puck on. So that's good to see, and already, again, just having a good start. Feeling looks like they got a good feel for the puck so far right now.
So face-off will be to Peterson's right. It's off the draw. It's going to be one, and Sawyer McGillis has this over in the corner. Was knocked off the puck by Trudeau. Now it's Street. Street going to be hit there, but was able to continue it along as Trudeau chipped one, and that one went off of the logo of Peterson and dropped right out in front, and now going the other way are going to be the Ice Dogs as they'll send it in, try and chase after it. Lubinski got there first as he goes around his own cage, backhands it out of their own zone, only goes as far as center as that one gets flipped on for Chandler. Chandler able to make the save, and it's going to be Hamry from behind his own cage. Trudeau looking things over. Trying a stretch pass, that one was deflected, and Street is going to be able to get to it first all the way in the far corner. Street takes the hit from Keaton Sostad, and it'll come out to center where Melcha is there. Melcha will fire it back in. This one only goes as far as Sostad. That one gets flipped down and out, and Ty Larson will track it down. Here's Ty Larson sending it up ahead for Jay Reese. Jay Reese turns and spins and fires it down. Off the boards and sending this one out. Now it's going to be Melcha. Had that one taken away. It's Braden Karen who's able to chase it all the way down. Karen trying a centering pass, and that one goes off the stick of Gensrick and all the way back down. Now it's Jay Reese in the neutral zone. Had that one knocked off his stick. Bodie Peterson was there, and now Peterson still has it. Peterson going from below the goal line. He'll send it forward. It's Wyatt Heskin dropping it off for Gensrick, who will fire it just wide of Chandler. 11 and a half left here in the first period. Still 1-0. Crookston with the lead. It was a Grayson Ecker goal, as Levinsky was trying to chip it to Ecker, and that shot had to be paddled aside by Chandler as they battle for it in the far corner. Able to come out with it is Heskin. Heskin still holding it over. Now he'll backhand it along for Karen. And taken down was Levinsky. Now Melcha, he'll just spin and fire this one all the way down. And that's going to be an icing here with 11:01 left here in the first period. 1-0 score in favor of Crookston.
Yeah, just like that, Mayville-Portland getting 3 quick shots to get a little closer to evening up the shots on goal. And nothing too high danger yet, so give credit to the Pirates or keep them to the outside. But as of right now, they're getting a little stuck in their own zone, try to get a good breakout as we figure out who's going to take this face-off.
It's going to be Jackson Reese for Crookston. And able to punch it forward was Muse, and Muse is able to scoop it up in the corner, but he's surrounded by 3 Pirates. Tate Hamry was there, was able to disrupt it. Now picking up the loose puck is Liam Larson. Larson on the near side will send this one around, looking for Jackson Reese, centering for Miller. Had that one caught up in his skates. That one's going to be cleared away. Now out at center, it's going to be Schreiner who will send it in, but it goes as far as Hamry. On the near side, it's going to be Lucas Miller, has that turned over. Muse is going to walk in with the shot. That's saved by Chandler, and Chandler's just going to cover this one up here at the 10:26 mark of the first period. And so far, the youngster Brady Chandler in his first start, 5 shots on goal, 5 saves.
Well, and we saw him when he came in relief a couple times so far this year. He's really felt the puck, and he's seen it well, tracks it well, and controls any rebounds, which is very important to see that, make sure that he can keep his game going the way he wants it.
Off the face-off, it's going to be Larson trying to get this for Colburn. This one's going to get sent all the way down as Sawyer McGillis has to chase it. Mayville-Portland able to get it out of their own end at least, and Ty Larson at center. He'll just fire this one in as the ABC line will go chasing after it for Crookston. Now it's Keaton Sosted from the near corner, sending this one all the way around. Ty Larson with the shot. That one takes a deflection out in front. And now it's going to be Muse who will carry it out to center and into the offensive zone for Mayport. A quick shot. That one is saved. Loose puck. And it somehow didn't go in. It squeezed through Chandler, but Ty Larson was there. And he somehow was able to keep it out of the net. I have no idea how he did that.
You know, and that's what you need as a sophomore goaltender making your first, I'm assuming, first varsity start. So you need your defense to kind of help you out in those situations. That's big. That's something that we hope to see more of during this game.
And it's good to see that you get it from one of those seniors and one of the alternate captains in Ty Larson. Now it's Trudeau firing it across. Trudeau, one of the captains on this Crookston squad. He was looking for Brian Street. It bounced off his stick. Got fired back down, and now it's going to be Trudeau who will pick it up. Trudeau, he'll walk in, fire a shot, and that one is going to be saved by Cutler Peterson. 9.5 left in the first period. 1-0 is the score. Grayson Ecker scoring his 8th goal of the season. 13 points on the year for the sophomore. So they'll have another face-off. This time it's going to be to Cutler Peterson's right. Face-off win for Caden Edwards. Trudeau's shot is blocked. It's going to go all the way back down. Now Lebinsky has to chase it. Lebinsky puts the brakes on. Got it over for Trudeau, who's going to be harassed, and now he'll send it over to the near side for Street. Bounced off of Caden Edwards' stick, and now Ryan Street trying to chop it forward. Now in the neutral zone, a big collision there as a huge hit was thrown. That was John Matson with the big hit. Now on the intercept, Ryan Street. Spinning this one down is Justin Verwest, and it's going to, Pirates, they'll send it into the offensive zone. Under 9 minutes left in the first period. Now Gensrick. He'll fire a shot. That one goes just wide of Chandler. Gensrick able to get to his own shot. Fires when they score! And we're tied at 1.
It looked like just a C-nice shot there. It didn't look like it was anything too dangerous. I don't think it hit a deflection. It was kind of tough to tell. But either way, you know, I kind of said, the tease, this is going to be a close game. And sure enough, we're tied. 8:44 left.
Kale Gensrick gets the goal. We'll have to see if anybody gets an assist. Doesn't sound like it. Off the face-off at center. Melcha tried to send it down. Goes off of Karen and sent down as Melcha tried to send it across. Going to be turned over as Gensrick was there. Now Melcha up ahead. He'll get it for Garrett Fisher, who's at center. It's into the offensive zone and had it turned over as Heskin was there. Now Heskin going around his own cage, sends this one out to center where Larson knocks it across over for Melcha, and Melcha will just fire it on net. Easy save made by Peterson. 8 minutes left here in the first, tied at 1 apiece. Now the Ice Dogs get it out to center. Karen sends it to the far side. Gensrick with the shot. That one is saved. Heskin couldn't get the rebound attempt, and he'll center one, but Lubinski was there on the intercept. Lubinski drops it off near side for Fisher. Fisher had that one knocked off his stick. Ecker, he'll chase it down for the Pirates. Spins one out for Lubinski. Lubinski with the shot. That one took a deflection out in front. This one is going to get sent all the way down. And it was deflected, so they're going to say no icing. Chandler will just leave it for Lubinski. And that one is going to be deflected out of play. Nearly came on up here. Either way, it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone here with 7:23 left in the first period.
My reflexes aren't that good anymore. That kind of caught me off guard. It kind of, whoo, hello. Keep your head on a swivel, Bo. Anyway, I'm glad it didn't hit the equipment more importantly.
Yeah. Off the face-off as it's going to be one now. Schreiner on the far side. Now that one knocked off his stick. Lubinski, he'll scoop it up, goes around his own cage and fires it onto the far side. It's Jackson Reese. Jackson Reese had that one bounce off his stick, and it is going to be offside here with 7:06 left in the first. Shots on goal, they're even 8-8. Scoreboard's even too, 1-1.
Look at that. Yeah, no, it's been a good game so far, a little back and forth. Obviously, both teams are kind of not too pumped about the goal they gave up, but glad that they're at least tied at this point.
And it could have been more, too, with Ty Larson, who was able to have a save on the goal line. Now walking in, it's going to be Walker McGillis. His shot goes high and wide. Takes a deflection now, and throwing the hit was Ty Larson. Now Melcha coming out from his own end, throws it across. Jackson Reese had that one chopped away from him. This one's going to get sent back down again. So the Pirates, they'll make a change. That'll allow Sosted to flip it out of his own end. Now Melcha trying to spin this one down. Still battle for it on the near side. This one gets chopped to Melcha. Melcha will just send it up the near side. This one gets sent off the glass now for Akis. Akis now he'll walk in. That shot, it's a bouncer, had to be played by Peterson and then knocked away. Coming off the bench was Lubinski. And now they scramble for it out in front, and a penalty is going to be called against Mayport as Lubinski was tripped up at the blue line. 6:08 left here in the first.
Yeah, and Lubinski using his speed there to get to the puck first as that Ice Dog was reaching for it. And again, really wasn't a tripping intention, but nonetheless, his stick was there when Lubinski's skates were there as well, and an easy call to make. Pirates get the first power play opportunity of the game.
So heading to the box is Justin Verwest. So here's the power play out there for the Pirates, and Trudeau is saved out in front. Boy, Carter Trudeau, he had a good weekend. He's looking for another goal, but he was denied by Cutler Peterson, so they'll have another face-off to his right. Power play for Crookston, 10 for 62 on the season. That's good enough for 16.3%. Trudeau trying to send one to the near side for Hamry. Now across for Trudeau. Far side Trudeau looking with it, sends it below the goal line, tried to get it to Edwards. Edwards wanted to feed it for Street, but it goes all the way back for Lubinski. Now Trudeau with the nice move, cuts to the middle. His shot saved. Edwards, he's denied by Peterson, and this one is fired down by Karen. Chandler drops it off for Lubinski. 1:15 left on the power play as Lubinski races into the neutral zone and carries it in the Pirates' offensive zone. Lubinski with a shot. That one goes wide, and now Hamry will chase it down. Hamry in the corner, trying to drop it back for Edwards. Had that one deflected out by Heskin, and now Heskin gets the center, flips it down, but it only goes as far as the blue line as Street is able to chop it down, and Ecker will pick it up. Pirates in the midst of a change. Ecker gets it back at center. Carries it in. Ecker with a shot. That one goes high and wide. This one is going to get knocked all the way down. And Chandler will play it, and he'll leave it for Garrett Fisher. 35 seconds left on the power play. 4:40 left here in the first period. It's a 1-1 game. Fisher had that one fall off his stick. Goes back for Melsha. Now Melsha fires it into the corner. Lucas Miller is there. Dropping it down, trying to get it to Jay Reese. It hopped over his stick and gets fired all the way down. That's where Brady Chandler will handle it. So here's Melsha. Up the far side, gets this for Ecker. Little saucer pass over for Fisher with 10 seconds left on the power play. Fisher winds and fires. A nice save made by Peterson. Ecker behind the net, centering one. That one saved, and a feed in front. It was Miller. He got a shot off. That one went over the cage. Now it's Ecker below the goal as Mayport successfully killed off the power play. Ecker with a backhanded shot. That one hit off the outside of the cage. Now puck is loose in the middle, and it's going to go into the corner for Sosted. Now he'll try and fire this one around. Pirates still with 4 forwards out on the ice. Jay Reese looking to get it into the middle for Ecker. Had that one deflected on the way there. This one's going to get sent all the way down. It is going to be an icing on Mayport here with 3:36 left in the first period. And the Pirates, even though they didn't get a goal, I'd have to say that's one of their more successful power plays we've seen in quite some time.
Well, right away, probably the first minute and a half. I mean, they had one good opportunity with Trudeau kind of dicing and slicing into the middle there and have a good shot on. But then not only did they have some good opportunities in the last 30 seconds.
Quick shot from Edwards. That one goes high and wide. Edwards out in front had that one knocked off his stick. Bo will let you finish your thought here in a moment as Bodie Peterson sends it up the near side for Heskin. Heskin had that one poked away by Hamry. Now Chandler thought about covering it. It was too far for him to cover. Quick shot. That one goes high and wide off the stick of Gensrick. Now it gets sent to the back, and in the middle, it's going to be Ryan Street on the intercept. Trudeau is there out at center. Trudeau trying to win it for the Pirates. He's able to do so, and he won it over for Edwards. Edwards had it knock off his stick. Now Colburn hops on the ice off the bench and will send it to his defensive pairings of Hamry and Lubinski. Here's Peterson trying to send it up ahead. Bochow is able to steal it for the Pirates. Bochow with the shot, and that one's going to be saved by Peterson. 2:41 left here in the first, and as you were saying about the power play.
Yeah, no, I mean, the fact that they had some little sustained pressure in the last 30 seconds and then actually kept that pressure up afterwards. So even though they didn't score on it, they set up a good forecheck and maintained pressure, so that was good as well. And now you see the fourth line here getting rewarded with an offensive zone draw after getting some more offensive pressure.
Bochow with the shot. That one took a deflection on its way to Peterson. He was able to glove it. That was off a face-off win from Akis. Already 15 shots on goal for the Pirates. Didn't get that number from Coach Hardy, but you got to think somewhere around 15 shots a period is kind of what he's looking for.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he's been jokingly saying 50 all year long, but they're pretty close to being on track with that.
Melsha at the back, flops it down low, trying to get it for Akis. That one goes off his stick, and it's going to be spun out, goes off the stick of Heskin. Having to chase this one down is Melsha. He's harassed there by Heskin in the corner. Good forecheck from Heskin, able to eventually win the puck, and had that one knocked away, and Melsha sends it up ahead for Akis, and Pirates can't get it out. Good play from Gensrick, who came over to disrupt the Pirates, and now they still can't get it out as holding it on the line, and now firing a shot was Sawyer McGillis. That was just going to be covered up by Brady Chandler here with 2:02 left in the first. Shots on goal are 15-9 in favor of Crookston, as it's still a 1-1 game.
Yeah, the Pirates had some good time here in this period where they had some good breakouts and be able to get out of their zone, but a couple of times, this time included, they've had some issues and struggled to get the puck.
This one's going to be sent along by McGillis, goes down low, now out in front, a shot, they score! Jonathan Muse gives the Ice Dogs a 2-1 lead.
Well, again, the Pirates just couldn't get the puck out of their own zone, and you know, that happens, especially with a goaltender like Chandler who hasn't had as much time in the net this year. You know, it's going to come back and hurt you. So, obviously, it's pretty late in this period. The Pirates would like to get one late to not only get the game tied up, but kind of get more of that momentum back on their side here going into the first intermission.
So here's Hamry. This one's going to get sent all the way down, and it's going to be an icing. Corbin Schreiner and Walker McGillis getting the assists. Minute 44 left here in the first. As the faceoff, it's going to be to Chandler's right. Faceoff win for Muse as that shot was saved by Chandler, able to hold it in once again is Mayport. Pirates still can't get it out of their own end, and now they finally were able to, as Jay Reese had to use his foot to kick it out. So here's Hamry in the corner. He'll leave it for Lubinsky behind the cage. Lubinsky able to send it up the near side, able to get it out at down as Lubinsky will have to chase it down. So Lubinsky from his own end fires it off the near boards. It's going to be Sosted who will fire it down, and it's like that is going to be an icing, and so it's going to come all the way back down. It'll be a face-off to Peterson's left, and a really good opportunity maybe for the Pirates to try and get one in, and you see the top line come out for the Pirates if you're watching on our KROX YouTube stream.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, both Trudeau and Edwards had some success in the face-off dot. You really want a big face-off win here to at least get some pressure. And if you're not going to get another goal on the scoreboard, at least get some shots on and make them feel the pressure here in the last minute going into the second period.
Not only have we seen Trudeau and Edwards have success in the face-off circle, they've been able to generate a couple of shots each here in this game. Now walking through with this, Muse able to put together a couple of nice moves, sends this to the back, and a shot. That one goes wide off the stick of Walker McGillis. Now Ty Larson, he'll turn and spin and fire this one down and out to center. It's going to be scooped up by Peterson, and Peterson, too, is going to fire this one over the glass. That one come close to entering the press box here. We've seen that a couple of times. Actually, during warm-ups, there was a puck that nearly came up into the press box as well. So,
you know, they're scuffing up our nice press box sign below us here. You know, I might have to get a ladder here and get those scuffs off.
As long as they're not scuffing up the inside of the press box. As Edwards will fire this one across. He was looking for Trudeau. Now Trudeau in the corner with 20 seconds left. That one get knocked off his stick. Mayville-Portland unable to get it out as Ty Larson is able to keep it on the blue line, but it's quickly turned over. Now David Corsmo, he'll walk in. That shot went off of Melsha. 10 seconds left as Mayport trying to generate maybe a last-second opportunity. Corsmo sends it back. Peterson with the shot. That one saved by Chandler, chopped away, and time expires as we are going to head into the first intermission. Mayport, they have a 2-1 lead over Crookston after one. A lot of offense there, a lot to talk about after one. We'll talk about that and more right after this on KROX.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses. We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Able to get a 4-0 victory there. As well, Bo, let's send it over to you for our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. And if the people are interested in stopping by Drafts when they're open, and they definitely want to scoop up one of their many great appetizers, what are some of the things that they can ask for?
Well, I would, hands down say ask for the Bo Melby cheese curds. The cheese curds, they're delicious. They come with a dipping sauce. I prefer the Cajun Ranch, if you ask me, but great sauce to choose from, and you might get a weird look when you ask for those Bo Melby cheese curds, because this is not an official sponsorship. This is just me loving those cheese curds so much and trying to get maybe an endorsement, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyway, as we take a look here at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, first things first, the JV game, as you mentioned, I believe Crookston won 4-0 against Mayville-Portland. And then boys basketball, Crookston is hosting Park Rapids, a game you could watch on our other video live stream on KRX YouTube, or KRX TV as Chris calls it. In the JV game, Park Rapids won 72-38. Looks like the boys game just got started a few minutes ago, and it's still scoreless actually. Actually, Crookston's up 2-0, 16:49 left. So again, just got going there. So you can check that out on our other YouTube page. Otherwise, let's see, your girls 7th and 8th grade basketball. Crookston hosted Warren Alvarado Oslo. Bard Burner here. Crookston wins 38-37. Great game. College women's basketball for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. They hosted, I believe they hosted, yeah, I got that right. No, they're at Michigan State, pardon me. And I'll get the score for you there real quick in just a moment. As it was Michigan State winning 76-65. And I believe that's all the finals we're going to have right now. Again, things obviously still very early on, but some other girls' basketball games around the area. We'll start there. Red Lake Falls at Thief River Falls. Badger Greenbush Middle River at Stephen Argyle. East Grand Forks is at Kittson County Central. Winnemac at Foston. Red Lake County Central at Northern Freeze. Roseau at International Falls. And then Black Duck at LaPorte. In boys basketball, Fertile Bell Trammies at Climax Fisher. East Grand Forks at Warroad. Thief River Falls at Goodrich Grigala, Park Christian at Minot and Waubun, Bagley at Lake of the Woods, and Northwoods at Black Duck. A couple other boys hockey games going around the area. Thief River Falls up at Roseau, Bagley Foston's at Park Rapids, and Lake of the Woods is over at Fort Francis, Ontario. One other girls hockey game, and this one might have been a late edition, and it's a non-section game, so that's why East Grand Forks is hosting Devil's Lake. And their seedings came out for Section 8A, as we're all pretty much aware, I assume, with Warroad getting the 1 seed again, Crookston with the 2 seed, and then, if I'm not mistaken, it was East Grand Forks in the 3, Thief River Falls with the 4. So Crookston will take on the winner of East Grand Forks, and I believe that is going to be International Falls. Yeah, that makes sense, because International Falls is a 6 seed. They'll play on Thursday, and then Thief River Falls and Detroit Lakes, the 4-5, they'll play on Thursday as well, and the winner of that game will play Warroad. We'll have both the semi-games right here at the Crookston Sports Center on Saturday. Getting tongue-tied here. With the girls, the Warroad game first. That'll be just on our KRX YouTube video live stream. And then right after that, we'll have the Crookston game. We'll have that on the video live stream and on the radio as well. And, the championship will be next Thursday. We're all kind of assuming, barring a crazy upset, it'll be another Warroad-Crookston rematch. And the one downside is Warroad will be the home team technically with the 1 seed, so that'll be a little, it's a little annoying. But either way, if that is the case, it should be another great matchup. Those two teams split in the regular season, and obviously Crookston's trying to get back down to state the first time since 2006, 2007. So it's an exciting time of year to have section hockey already headed our way here. And before you know it, boys will be wrapping up the regular season this week or early next week, and then sections for that will be headed our way. It's just, boy, where did the winter season go? It definitely doesn't feel like it out there either, Tyler. But nonetheless, that's what we got for you for Draft Sports Bar and Grill Scoreboard Update.
Thank you very much, Bo. Yes, it is a very busy time of the season and of the year. We'll have a couple of playoff games already for the winter sports season here on KROX on Saturday, but we have a lot of action in between then as well. We'll tell you more about that later on in our post-game show. But as for what's going on the ice right now, 2-1, Mayville-Portland able to have the lead, and for the first part of this game, Crookston, they were really controlling the pace there and able to still generate a lot of shots, 15 shots on goal, so they lead in shots on goal. But unfortunately, for the Pirates' perspective, they trail 2-1, and for Mayville-Portland, you got to be thinking, hey, this is exactly what they were looking for, despite the fact that not really getting off to the best start.
Yeah, no, Crookston's got out early with an early lead there from Grayson Ecker, which is, again, that second line has been phenomenal. Jay Reese and Garrett Fisher with the assists as well. They've been clicking really since the calendar turned to 2024 especially. And they had a pretty good season before that as well, but something really finally big flip switched, and they've done a really good job playing together since, feeding each other from the corners into the slot, and just they're getting to the right spots at the right times, having their stick on the ice and putting the puck in the back of the net. So that's great to see. And then the Pirates just, I don't know if they just kind of took the foot off the gas or they just got a little, caught up or what it was, but they couldn't get out of their own zone for a while there a couple times. And each time that the Ice Dogs were able to get a good forecheck going and hold the puck in, that's when they scored. So that's something that obviously they're going to be working on. I know in this intermission here they're talking about that, like, hey, we just got to get some either get a couple pucks out, passes kind of tied together here and back-to-back, get out your own zone, or else, even just a soft chip off the glass and past the blue line at least just to get going, especially in the second period here at the period of the line change, or long change. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's going to be a very important emphasis here as we have the second period go on with that long change. Can the Pirates get it out of their own zone? Because that was a good observation you made there. As both of those goals came when the Crooks, and they were unable to get it out of their own end. And they had a couple of opportunities too. And I think that's going to be the biggest stressor for Coach Hardy is, maybe to try not go on the ice with it, go off the glass and out.
Yeah, just those simple plays there. And it's not the flashy plays by any means, but you look at some programs in especially the college level, like University of Bemidji State, I should say, rather. They're well known for in the college ranks of just having that grinder mentality of chipping it off the ice or off the glass and just getting a good forecheck and wearing you down, and that's something that obviously this team has a lot of offensive skill in the Pirates, but if they're if something's not clicking, it's a good way to just go back to the basics and find that game slowly but surely. And again, it's tough because you're leading in shots, so you're like, well, I mean, we're getting there. We should be having some more opportunities, but at the same time, I mean, sometimes you just gotta simplify a little bit, and then things will open up, and then maybe you can start getting those little more unique or tougher plays to make.
So we are going to step aside here. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the puck drop for the second period between Mayport and Crookston right after this on KROX.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror with instructors who teach from experience. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-424 in Crookston.
The Pirates. Jonathan Muse in the face-off circle. He scored the second goal for Mayport. That right now is the tie-breaking goal, as off the face-off win by Gavin Akis, it's going to be sent in by Tate Hamry. Now this one's going to be sent out by Bodie Peterson. Akis out at center, backhands this one over for Colburn, who will fire it in, and Bochow goes racing after it. Bochow will send it back for Hamry, and then that one gets past Hamry, goes all the way down, where Chandler will just nudge it ahead over for Levinsky. Here's Levinsky up the near side. Levinsky still going with it. Fire it into the corner, is able to get to it first was Peterson. Puck is loose, and now it's going to be scooped up by the Ice Dogs, but Colburn was there on the intercept. Now having that one taken away from him by Muse, and Muse will just fire it in. He'll head to the bench as Ice Dogs make a change. Melsha is there first on the far side. His pass intercepted out in front, a shot. That one goes off the post. Now it came off the stick of Karen as they battle for it in the corner. A centering pass goes to Colburn. Now Colburn tried to send it along for Bochow. Had that one intercepted as Walker McGillis was there. Battle for it on the boards right in front of the Mayport bench. It gets flipped over the ref and down, and Melsha will chase it behind his own cage. Drops it back for Ty Larson. Now Larson sends it to the near side for Melsha. Melsha up the far side. They still try and get it out. Now it will be Trudeau. Trudeau, he'll carry it in. Trudeau looking, and now he'll fire one across, and that one took a deflection out in front, nearly found the back of the net, but it did not. And now puck is loose, just goes past Ryan Street. It'll be Gensrick who will pick up the puck. He'll fire it down wide of Chandler. Melsha has to play it in the corner. Now Trudeau is there. Trudeau, he'll circle around the cage. Sends this one up ahead for Street, and that one gets sent out. And it will be picked up by Sosted, thrown across for Sawyer McGillis. He'll fire this in off the stick of Levinsky behind the goal line. Banks one off now for Melsha. 2 minutes have passed here in the second. Still 2-1 as Street walks up ahead. Centers one, looking for Trudeau. Had that one bounce off a stick. It goes wide, and a penalty is going to be called. It's going to go against Mayport. It's interference. And we'll have to see who is going to head to the box. It's going to be Braden Karen interference, and don't know, did you catch that one, Bo? Was that in the corner on that hit on Levinsky? Maybe?
Maybe. I thought it was going to be a hook on that on Trudeau there, on the play on Trudeau, I should say. I mean, I didn't see interference. The coach was a little confused as well. He didn't know what was going on, and nonetheless, Pirates are going to go on the power play here.
And off the face-off, it's going to get fired all the way down by McGillis. This is going to have to be played by Chandler, and Pirates 0 for 1 on the power play so far tonight. It was a pretty successful power play, as we mentioned in the intermission. Melsha with the shot. That one just missed the cage high. Melsha knocks it back for Fisher. Melsha, the lone defenseman out there for the Pirates, as Fisher had that one taken away from him. Muse, and a couple of Pirates were diving after it. It was both Ecker and Melsha knocked the puck away. Now Jackson Reese sends it near side. Jay Reese with the shot, and that one is going to be gloved by Peterson. Face-off will be to Peterson's left.
Not the smoothest start to this power play, but nonetheless they get a good shot on there. But and an offensive zone draw, but not probably how Coach Hardy would draw that one up.
I don't think so. But either way, they were able to get that shot off, and another face-off win here for Caden Edwards. Edwards has had himself a really good night so far. Out to the back, a drive. Lubinsky, that one was saved out in front. Peterson wasn't able to track it. Now it's Edwards in the corner. Edwards still going. Sends it to the near side for Trudeau. Trudeau tried to fire one back down low for Edwards. It gets there after it took a deflection. Edwards sends it back for Trudeau on the near side with 50 seconds left on the power play. Puck gets sent out to center, and now Lubinsky will fire it across for Hamry and back for Lubinsky. On the far side, it's Street right in front of the Pirate bench. Street holding on to it. Street going on the far side into the corner. Street still with it there. Try to leave it for Edwards, and he does. Now Hamry at the back. His shot, that one's quickly covered up by Peterson as Edwards was there looking for the rebound and nearly got it. If it weren't for those great reflexes for the one-time Crookston Pirate netminder Cutler Peterson.
Yeah, no, just good to see Edwards on the doorstep looking for that one as, Peterson stepped in for a JV game where I believe over in Mayville one time. So Coach Hardy made sure to mention that to us in the pregame. But nonetheless, 26 seconds left and see if the Pirates can maybe get a couple more shots on this power play at the very least.
Jay Reese able to win another face-off. It's going to be Fisher in the corner, sends it back for Melsha. Melsha winds and fires. That one goes off the crossbar. Now it's Ty Larson with the shot. That one is going to be saved by Peterson. And in the corner, it's going to be sent down and out by Sawyer McGillis. This one is going to be fired in, played by a high stick. So with 2 seconds left on the power play, Crookston's going to get a face-off in the offensive zone. Boy, Melsha's had a couple of really good looks tonight, and as well on the defensive pairing.
And that's something we've seen his game improve a little bit more when it comes to not only holding the puck at the point, which he's done well all game long, but also the fact that he's been able to find the shooting lanes a little more on a consistent basis.
This one is going to get fired out of play as the Ice Dogs, they were able to kill off the power play here. 12:48 left in the second period. Crookston with a deficit of 2-1 as Mayport has the lead, but they have all 3 shots on goal here in the second period. The Ice Dogs yet to fire a shot on net for Chandler. And off the face-off, that one had to be covered up quickly by Peterson. So they'll do it once again to Peterson's right, and another one of these stop-start periods that we saw over the weekend a couple of times.
A little bit, and I will say there was a shot that did hit a pipe earlier for the Ice Dogs, so they did have a pretty good attempt earlier, just didn't register an official shot.
This one gets sent across now. It's going to be McGillis, and a huge hit coming from Fisher, and that one's going to draw a penalty. So for the first time tonight, it's going to be the Ice Dogs on the power play. And Garrett Fisher looks pretty perplexed as to how the penalty was called on him. Referees are going to come over to the near side and talk about it.
I'm thinking there might have been some contact to the head, but I assume it would be incidental, but either way.
Well, now everyone is going to have a conversation about what the penalty will be. This is going to be a pretty important call.
Yep, 2-minute minor, head contact. Yep, that's the thing. You know, Fisher's a big guy. He's taller than a lot of the players, and so just, and it's tough too. And there's not much more he can do, but I guess he's got to just find something to avoid the contact to the head. I mean, it's a quick bang play as well, but obviously we don't want to have that head contact, so you got to appreciate that.
Quick shot. That one had to be fought off by Chandler off the face-off as that one came off the stick of Walker McGillis, who has it now. His shot is blocked down front by Edwards, and now Trudeau, he'll carry it out of his own end, and Trudeau, he'll still go with it. Trudeau cutting to the middle. His shot is deflected wide of the cage, and it's going to be scooped up by Bodie Peterson. So just a 2-minute minor called on Fisher. This one is going to get sent all the way down by Hamry, played by Peterson. 12 minutes left here in the second. A minute and a half left on the power play for Mayport. Carrying this one up is Muse, dropping it off on the far side for Karen. Karen trying to cut to the middle, had it knocked off his stick there. One that gets sent along, and now it goes as far as Lubinsky, and he fires it all the way back down again. So it's Bodie Peterson from behind his own net, and that one's going to be lost. Goes off the stick of Muse, and Edwards tried to fire one to the middle. No one was there. Now it's going to be Ty Larson trying to chip it out. He can. It goes off of Walker McGillis, and a shot. That one is saved by Chandler. And an excellent save, as looked like Mayport was in the middle of a change. And they get a great save out of the sophomore Chandler.
Well, the thing is, there's the pass was there too, so I think McGillis as he was coming down the side, said, all right, maybe the goalie's going to think we're going to go back door here. I'm going to try a tough angle shot, but Chandler was not phased and made a big save.
Here's Jay Reese, chips it up ahead. That one goes off the stick of Ecker. Ecker and Reese accounted for the 2 goals on Saturday. Ty Larson holding it, and they'll fire it all the way down. 35 seconds left on the power play for Mayville-Portland, and a nice hit from Ecker, able to jar the puck loose. Jay Reese is there to scoop it up. Now gets it to Ecker. A couple of nice moves. Ecker with the shot. It's saved, and it's loose out in front. And in the scramble, the puck goes wide of the net. Now able to chase it down behind is Sosted. Sosted, he'll bring it out from his own end. 15 seconds left, and he can't get it out as Ecker comes up with the steal, and that one is saved. Peterson able to make the save, and even Peterson didn't know where it went off the deflection as Melsha keeps it in. Jay Reese down low. It's going to be covered by Peterson as the penalty is killed off. So 10:31 left here in the second period. And boy, both teams having a couple of really good looks at getting a goal, especially Grayson Ecker, who I don't know what he's been having for pregame, but he has been excellent for the last couple of games, been everywhere for Crookston.
Been having his Wheaties, that's for sure. No, he's done a phenomenal job on both ends of the ice, and that's something you really like to see. Not only the good offensive production, but good on your in your back check and defensively as well.
Now it's going to be Walker McGillis. Had that one knocked away by Hamry as the third line's out there for Crookston, and it's Lucas Miller who will send it in. Getting to it first is Braden Fall, and a penalty is going to be coming. It's going to be a delayed penalty against Crookston. Now going forward is Muse. He's going to be bodied off the puck by Hamry, and it's going to be touched up by Lubinsky at the 10:02 mark. It's going to be Mayville-Portland heading back to the power play. A trip is going to be called, and it looks like Tate Hamry is going to skate to the box, and right after the Pirates kill off the penalty, they're going to go back to the penalty kill where they're 50 for 63 on the season.
Yeah, and obviously not a recipe for success by any means. Back-to-back penalties here, but again, as you said, the penalty kill has been pretty solid, but it's not a strategy you want to live by. Keep on allowing these opportunities.
So just 31 seconds after they kill off the power play, Pirates go back a man down, but they're able to fire it all the way down, and they'll kill off some time. Here with just 9:45 left here in the second period. Still 2-1, Mayville-Portland with the lead. Haven't seen a goal yet in this period. Edwards was able to knock it away from Walker McGillis, but McGillis gets it back. Now he'll enter the offensive zone, trying to drop it back. Grant Funk out on the ice. He'll backhand this one down. Can't get it out, though, as Funk has to get it back once again, and he'll spin and fire this one all the way down. So it's going to have to be left there as Cutler Peterson hands it off for Bodie Peterson. Now sweeping over to get it is Muse. Muse races across the benches. And on the far side, gets into the offensive zone. Muse, now he'll drop it off for Walker McGillis on the back line. His shot took a deflection out in front off the stick of Gensrick, who was looking for his second goal of the night. But he found the netting above the cage, and it goes out of play. Exactly 9 minutes left in the second. 58 seconds on the man advantage for the Ice Dogs.
Yeah, the Pirates doing a good job there as they did in their first penalty kill. Just not allowing the Ice Dogs to really get into the slot and get close to the net, keeping things out to the perimeter.
That was probably their the Ice Dogs' best chance when they had that redirection out there, as puck is going to be loose. It goes into the corner. Winding and firing this one down was Melcha, but it doesn't go out, as able to hold this one in was Sawyer McGillis. Now behind the net, Melcha leaves it for Ty Larson, and Larson tries to spin and flip it out. He can, as Sosted did a good job of holding it in for the Ice Dogs, and a shot that's saved by Chandler, and a couple of opportunities. That was denied by Chandler once again, and now it's behind the cage. Heskin furthers this along on the near side, goes to the back for Sosted. Now a shot that took a couple of deflections, and it'll be Melcha who will scoop it up on the far side. Melcha holding, and now he'll send it out now for Ecker at the blue line. Ecker walks in, had that one go off his stick. Ecker into the corner with just 7 seconds left on the power play for the Ice Dogs. Ecker still going with it. His shot rings off the pipe. And now it's Fisher in the corner as the penalty has successfully been killed. Jay Reese able to win it on the far side. Reese gets it to the top for Lubinsky, and a shot that is saved by Peterson. And we were talking about Ecker earlier, and he has been able to create shorthanded power play, even strength, it doesn't matter. Ecker already with the 1 goal on this evening. He is looking for more, but he found iron.
Wow. I mean, I don't know how he came out of the corner with that one. I thought he was just going to hug the boards, maybe try to kill out the last few seconds of that penalty kill, but he said, no, I'm just going to go get a grade A opportunity there, ringing out the pipe.
Shot from Lipinski as that one was deflected into the corner. The ABC line, the 4th line out there for the Pirates. Also, Grant Funk is out there as well. Grant Funk trying to stare down Heskin as he gets in the way of the Heskin shot. Now in the corner, Colburn trying to fight it, and he'll send this one up ahead, try to get it to Bochow. Took a deflection on it, its way all the way down. Now Bochow trying to knock it away from Bodie Peterson, as Bodie Peterson is still able to advance it all the way to the back for Grant Funk, who will blast it wide. Bouncing puck, trying to be controlled there by Muse. He'll reverse it. Now coming off the bench, it's Melcha. He'll fire a shot. That one hit Colburn, who was knocked down to his knees out in front. Now coming back is Heskin. He'll start up the ice with 7 minutes left in the second. Heskin, he'll cut to the middle, fire a shot. That one hit off a couple of sticks, goes into the netting out of play. It'll be a face-off to Chandler's right. As Chandler, he's only faced 2 shots on goal this period, but a couple of good opportunities from the Ice Dogs. And boy, we've seen a lot of shots blocked here in the second period out of the Pirates.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job of getting their bodies down, sacrificing in those shooting lanes, and also just getting their sticks in the passing lanes as well, and really disrupting a lot of the opportunities for the Ice Dogs.
Miller in the neutral zone, had that one knocked off his stick. It gets sent down by Korsmo. Melcha will pick it up from behind the cage. This one is going to be sent down and out, and once again bashed right back in by McGillis, going all the way around into the corner. John Matson is there, but he'll lose it, and able to pick this one up was Street. Sends it across as Miller. Miller winds, fires a shot. That one's saved into the corner. They battle for it. Saw this line start the game of Miller, Edwards, and now it's Street who's joining them as Miller, as they draw the penalty. I believe someone's going to draw the penalty. It's going to be Crookston who's going to go on the power play, and it's going to be another trip called here. 6:02 left in the second. Now Crookston with their 3rd opportunity on the power play. And now skating to the penalty box, it's going to be Keaton Sosted who's called for the penalty.
And one of the Ice Dogs' main defenders there, so see if the Pirates can maybe take advantage.
Shot, that one's going to be saved and covered up by Peterson. Just 5 seconds elapsed on that penalty.
And this is the power play unit with the 4 forwards. So we'll see what these guys can do. I mean, Ecker's having a phenomenal play as of late, especially this game. Jay Reese, Garrett Fisher, those 2, and plus Ecker have had great chemistry. And the add on Lucas Miller, who gets in those dirty areas and can fire off a good shot as well. And then, of course, Blake Melcha, very offensively minded. So this is Coach Hardy saying, I want a goal. He got these guys out here, and they're going to get one here soon if they keep it up.
Face-off win, however, for Mayville-Portland, and racing up ahead is Muse. Muse will just fire it wide of Chandler, goes all the way around for Walker McGillis, trying to center one out in front, and chopping it away was Ecker. Here's Ecker. Up the near side, it's Miller. Miller dropping it back for Jay Reese. Jay Reese walking in the near corner, circles around with a minute and a half left on the power play, 5.5 left in the period. Melsha couldn't keep it in on the blue line. Melsha, he'll spin it back for Fisher, and now it's Jay Reese. Jay Reese walking in, nearly was able to get a shot off, and that one gets flipped wide. And Melsha will have to retrieve it. Melsha enters the offensive zone. Melsha still going with it. Spins and fires a shot. That one saved, and it's going to be corralled by Peterson. 1:03 left on the power play. 5:05 left here in the second period. And I think Coach Hardy saw a couple of good opportunities that just slipped away from the Pirates.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, I thought I heard him yelling simple, as he also wants things to be a little simple here. Again, Pirates might be trying to do a little too much. And next power play here, unit has another opportunity to get on the board.
Another face-off win for Caden Edwards, as gets sent out to center, though, as able to come up with it is Edwards. Edwards now for Ryan Street at the blue line, had that one knocked away, and Hamry will just bash it in. Trudeau's going to be the first one to it over here on the near side. Drops it back for Edwards. Edwards hands it down low for Trudeau. Trudeau tried to get it back for Edwards on low, give and go. Bounced off of Edwards' stick. Edwards able to chase it down below the goal line. Now it's Street. Street circling with it. Trying to cut to the middle. Had that one knocked away, but Street is able to recover. Street sends it across for Hamry. And Hamry tried to send it back for Lubinski. Intercepted as Heskin. Heskin walks in with the shot, and it's going to be gloved by Chandler. 11 seconds left on the man advantage for Crookston. 4:13 in the second.
I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of disappointed in that power play right there. They had puck possession for a little bit, but then they just weren't moving their feet. They weren't getting around, and the Ice Dogs are being pretty aggressive. So if you are able to move and get some open space, you can probably find someone back door or something. Just not a great power play for the Pirates there.
Here's Miller carrying this one into the offensive zone. Still going with it as Lucas Miller drops it back. It's Liam Larson in the corner, sending it back down low as we're back at full strength. Miller tried to center one looking for Jackson Reese and went right back to him, and he'll send it now to the back for Melsha, whose shot goes wide. And able to pick this one up is Bodie Peterson, and he'll flip it all the way down. And it did take a deflection. So they're going to say no icing as Ty Larson chases it down first. 3:40 left here in the second. Two power play opportunities, both for each side. And a shot, that one is going to be by Larson, goes off the outside of the cage. Jackson Reese on the near side over into the corner. Tries to poke this one along. Bo Chow with the nice hit. This one is going to be sent out by Mayport. Now on the near side, it's Heskin. Heskin, he'll cut to the middle, and a shot, that one is saved by Chandler, as Chandler was thinking about covering it up, but referee never blew the whistle. They let it go as Chandler dropped it off for Lubinski here on the near side. Now Lubinski trying to shot down, and it gets deflected back to Jackson Reese. Hamry off the bench with a shot. That one goes dangerously wide. 3 minutes left here in the second as this one gets sent all the way around, and Akis tries to step to it first. He throws the hit, and a good job by Walker McGillis to drop it off for Jonathan Muse as a 2-on-1 is developing. Muse with a shot, and in the shooting lane was Tegan Lubinski. Got a stick in there. Deflects the puck out of play with 2:47 left here in the second.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, too. I mean, that was a really weird play there when the refs didn't blow the whistle. I was confused, too, and I know the coaches on Mayville-Portland weren't too happy about it, but no damage done.
As the Ice Dogs, they were in the middle of a change there, as that's why they weren't too thrilled. Now here's Akis. Chips it for the near side. Now it's going to be Lubinski who will carry it out of his own end. Stretch pass looking for Bochow. Took a deflection, and that one goes on net as Peterson had to cover it up. 2:27 left here in the second, and the Pirates are going to get an offensive zone draw.
Yeah, it's a weird end to the period here. There's just been some weird things that have happened from both ends of the ice, but I mean, at least the coaches are happy that the puck hasn't been in their back of their net yet. Obviously, Pirates would like to get one here, but obviously the Ice Dogs wouldn't mind that insurance goal as well.
We've seen a couple of odd second periods here in the last couple of days. Big hit thrown by Jay Reese, but the Ice Dogs able to get it out as Schreiner on the near side drops it down low. Goes behind the cage. Hamry was there first, and he'll fire it out for Fisher as that one hit one of the players. on the bench. Looks like it might have hit Braden Karen there, as it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone here with 2:10 left in the second. Still a 2-1 game. Mayport with the lead. Off the face-off. It's going to go back all the way into the corner for Lubinsky. Lubinsky now for Hamry. Hamry on the near side, bounces off of Ecker as that one takes a deflection. The Ice Dogs, they were offside. Now Fisher comes out with it. Fisher to the blue line, had that one knocked off his stick. Still going with this is Verwest. Now goes into the corner and behind the cage as Hamry was there. Hamry able to pick it up, sends it up the far boards. It's going to be Fisher sending it across for Ecker. Ecker cuts to the middle, fires a shot, and that one is saved by Peterson. Minute and a half left here in the second period. Pirates with 14 shots on goal. Mayport only with 4 shots on goal, but it's the Ice Dogs that have the advantage on the scoreboard 2-1.
Yeah, that's the one that really matters. I mean, I think it's been more quantity over quality for the Pirates right now. They have had some good looks, but nothing as of right now that's really challenged Peterson.
A couple of posts as well.
Exactly.
So here's Brayton Fall on the near side, and that one goes off of one of the Pirates, and Edwards nearly was able to chase it down in the middle for a near golden opportunity, but either way, it's back out at center. Larson had that one get knocked away from him. Verwest, he'll fire it down. It is going to be an icing as Verwest was on the wrong side of the red line. Minute and 3 seconds left here in the second. Another face-off in the Pirates' offensive zone. Edwards stays out there along with this top line. We've seen a lot of success in the face-off circle for Caden Edwards today.
Well, they really like one right here.
Edwards tried to push it through. It's going to be scooped up by Fall. On the backhand, trying to send this one out. Trudeau nearly got there to keep it in for the Pirates, but it was Melsha at center. Sends it across for Larson as it's going to be corralled by Peterson behind the cage, dropping it back for Fall. Now Trudeau picked up the loose puck, had that one knocked off a stick. A good stick there from Bodie Peterson. Trudeau was in a dangerous spot. Street gets in the way and blocks it off into the corner. Now Street tried a centering pass. That one took a deflection. Gets fired down and out by the Ice Dogs, and able to scoop it up was Lubinsky in his own end. Lubinsky gets to the blue line and fires this one around. Jackson Reese is able to claim it and sends it back for Lubinsky with 20 seconds left. Lubinsky has to wait for Street and was about half a step too early. And with 16.6 seconds left, the faceoff will be right in front of the Pirates bench. And we'll have to see who comes out for Crookston. It's going to be the top line for Mayport. It'll be the third line for the Pirates. Off the face-off, Jackson Reese gets it in the offensive zone. It's knocked away by Muse. He'll get sent all the way down. 10 seconds left. Chasing it down is Lubinsky. And Lubinsky, with 5 seconds left, lost it nearly on the far side. And Lubinsky just chips this one out to center. And that is how the period comes to a close. Boy, we had a lot of action there. 4 total power plays, 2 for each side, but no scoring in that period. It is still 2-1. Mayville-Portland with the lead. As we head into the second period intermission, we'll talk about that and more right after this on KROX.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
4-0 over Mayport in the JV game. Again, 2-1 is our score after 2 here from the Crookston Sports Center between Mayport and the Pirates, as Mayport with a 2-1 lead. They had 2 first-period goals. It was Cale Gensrick and Jonathan Muse with the goals for the Ice Dogs, as Grayson Ecker has the lone goal for Crookston. That one came just a minute 14 into the game. As Bo, you have some more scores?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we go ahead and take a look here at Park Rapids. Park Rapids are playing Crookston in boys basketball at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. That's right down the road from the Crookston Sports Center. And in the JV game, Park Rapids won 72-38. At halftime of the varsity game, Park Rapids leads 64-29. So big lead for the Panthers there. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball, they combined to play one game versus Warren Alvarado Oslo. That was played in Crookston here. And a close one here. Crookston won 38-37. I don't know if there's any other finals that we have for you right now. I'm going to refresh the screen one more time as we have one. There we go. Glad I did that. In the boys basketball, East Grand Forks defeats Warroad 77-69. That's it for your finals right now. Obviously, come the post-game show here, we'll have a lot more for you, and we'll find some more, any that are maybe in progress or whatever it may be. We'll get that for you a little later. Oh, I did forget Minnesota women's basketball. That's right. The Gophers, they played at Michigan State earlier, and Michigan State won 76-65. So those are your scores for right now. Again, as the night goes on, we'll be filling that sports page up, and we'll have plenty more scores for you. But for now, Tyler, back to you.
Thank you very much, Bo. We'll step aside. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the first couple periods that we saw and what things need to happen in period number 3 right after this on KROX.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
Speech.
theater, Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center. Second period intermission here as the Mayport Ice Dogs have a 2-1 lead over the Crookston Pirates after 2. It was a scoreless second period, but a lot of opportunities there. And I think anybody who is watching here on our KROX YouTube stream and have heard us talk about this guy throughout the night, it's Grayson Ecker, who has been all over the place. He has a goal tonight, had a goal over the weekend on Saturday, and he's just been creating chances, not just for himself, but everyone out there.
Oh, he's done a phenomenal job. He's just seen the ice very well, and he's getting his stick into those passing lanes and creating some turnovers, and as well as just being in the right spot at the right time. I mean, that's where he was when Garrett Fisher set him up there from the corner in I Falls. Fisher, I mean, I think they've scored multiple goals like this, almost positive, where Fisher just kind of throws one on net there or centers it, and it either goes on net or he finds Ecker there and he's ready for it. I think that's the biggest thing, is that he's ready. He's not just kind of gliding and finding an empty spot on the ice to just sit around, but he's just ready. He's waiting for the puck, and he's not also getting deterred if that puck doesn't get to him. It doesn't matter. He'll go right to the back check. And no, I mean, that play in the corner there on that penalty kill when about 7 seconds left, thought he's just going to hold on to it or send it down the boards, and because there's like an ice dog right on him. And all of a sudden he comes out with the puck. I'm like, wait, what? And then he rings one off the post. It's like, how did that even come to fruition? So, again, he's feeling confident. He knows what to do with the puck right now, and he's not creating any turnovers from the offensive side of things. He's not giving the puck up, which is even more important. So, because you can be feeling the puck well and making some good plays, but if you're also confident up, coach isn't going to be too happy with you nonetheless. So, no, can't say enough about him. And that whole second line as well has playing phenomenal play. And then it really goes, all four lines have been really rolling, and that's the thing. I mean, look at these shots on net. Again, they're at that 15-shot a period pace roughly, and so, I mean, if they keep that up, 45 shots in a game and only one goal, I think part of it, you just got to tip your hat to Cutler Peterson who is having a phenomenal game so far.
Yeah, he has been spectacular for the Ice Dogs in the first couple of periods, and Brady Chandler didn't see a lot of shots on goal in that second period, but the biggest thing is he kept all four of the shots on goal that he saw out, including one that rang off the post as well. So, boy, there were a lot of posts being rung in that second period. Kind of sounded like a game of ding-dong ditch ended up going on out there. So a lot of action going on on the ice. But, again, ice was really tilted in the Pirates' favor, despite the fact that, Mayport, they too had 2 power play opportunities. And the Pirates penalty kill, that's really been thriving throughout the season. But it was a good thing to see, if you're a Pirates fan, that the Pirates power play able to get themselves set up and generating some shots for the most part throughout their power play opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. And a quick note, I was informed about this during that second period there from a listener. And it said, FYI, if you didn't know, Cutler Peterson would be former Pirate Girls player Nora Peterson's brother. So, and I remember Nora Peterson, I feel she actually played maybe 2 years ago, I think. I can't remember because I feel like she was playing when I was helping out with games, but who is currently participating in track at South Dakota State. So a former Pirate in that connection as well. So Pirate ties all over the place there. You'd love to see it. And yes, that co-op between Mayville-Portland and Hatton for girls hockey has been phenomenal as of since it started. So that's really good to see as well. But no, this has been a really exciting game. Both teams again have to be pretty happy with how they played. I mean, obviously Mayville-Portland's up after 2, and Crookston just pelting the net as much as they can. So, you think if you keep it up, something's going to bounce your way and you're going to find a puck in the back of the net again. But this is exciting. It's another 1-goal game. So we'll see if it'll be a 1-goal game for the Pirates' favor again, make it 4 in a row, or if maybe, they'll finally lose in a 1-goal game. Either way, they've been playing good, close hockey for the past couple weeks here, and it's good to see.
Can't rule out overtime, too. Saw that a week ago today, and boy, wouldn't that be fitting if we see yet another overtime game here with Crookston. As you got to think maybe the way how they are able to get some goals, kind of like that second goal we saw in International Falls, where you get a guy like Jay Reese out in front of the net with a redirection, or some other guys out in front too, and a deflection that goes your way, because it feels like that's the only way you're going to beat Cutler Peterson. Yeah, you either got to get some bodies out front and take his vision out with a screen, or else you got to again deflect one, or again just have to have a guy sit in the back door and have a perfect pass. But the Ice Dogs have done a really good job of getting their sticks in the passing lanes and not letting that really any seams open for those cross ice paths. But no, either way, it's going to be an exciting third period. Looking forward to it starting here in about 3 minutes. So we're going to step aside, we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll have puck drop for the third period between Mayport and Crookston right after this on KROX.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
This is Lindsay Erdman at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston, privileged to assist the community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient, including physical occupational therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
And welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center. Third period about to begin as both teams are out on the ice. It's going to be the top lines for both sides. Again, the Pirates going from left to right here in the third period. It's Mayville-Portland up 2-1 as it's another face-off win for Caden Edwards, and Lipinski, he'll send this one in. Trudeau in the corner, battling for it. Trudeau sends it over for Edwards. Trudeau was calling for it as Edwards tried a centering pass. Trudeau's able to pick it up below the goal line. Now it's going to be picked up by Muse, and Muse fires it across, goes off of one of the Pirates' sticks, and a huge hit from Tate Hamry on the near side. Now a big hit coming, as this one is going to be a penalty coming against Mayport as they battle for it in the corner, but this is going to be a penalty as Trudeau is on the ice right now. Trudeau was on the receiving end of the hit. We'll have to see who is heading to the box. That one is going to be Walker McGillis. And now the officials, they are going to talk things over. Once again, all three of them talking about it as Trudeau was hit right at the blue line as the Pirates were entering the offensive zone.
And Trudeau's still down, so we're going to take a quick break here, come back once he gets off the ice.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Welcome back to the Crookston Sports Center. It's going to be a 2-minute minor that's going to be assessed to Walker McGillis as Carter Trudeau, he is still on the ice right now. And he is in the offensive zone for Crookston as the officials just talked with the Pirates bench. Now they're talking to the Mayville-Portland bench as it will be a 2-minute penalty assessed against Mayville-Portland. Just 32 seconds into this third period. It's a 2-1 lead for the Ice Dogs here as we just began the third. And so with Carter Trudeau still on the ice right now, looks like he is going to try and get up to his feet. He is able to do so, which that is obviously a really good sign. And Trudeau trying to skate off with Caden Edwards holding on to Trudeau. So obviously that's a good sign that Carter Trudeau is able to make his way off the ice. So we are going to begin play here in just a moment. It's going to be a face-off to Color Peterson's right.
Interference calls the official penalty, and again, Trudeau will go back and get checked out by the Dawgs a little more in detail. I wouldn't be surprised a concussion looks like that might be. He wasn't holding a limb or anything like that. He didn't give up any weight on anything as we had a breakaway here, but
Muse ended up coughing it up at the blue line. He had a breakaway opportunity. And now coming the other way, it's going to be Fisher, and trying to send that one down with Gensrick, and now able to do so is Muse. So Chandler will leave it there for Melsha. Melsha firing it up the near side for Jay Reese. Jay Reese enters the offensive zone for the Pirates. There's a collision there as Jackson Reese ran in to look like falling. A shot coming from Melsha. That one takes the deflection. Never got all the way there to Peterson. Now Fisher on the near side. Sends it back for Melsha. Couldn't get the one-timer to go, and Ecker just flips this one into the corner where Jay Reese is below the goal line. Now Reese cuts to the near side. Tried to jam one through. Peterson read it the whole way. And now taking a tumble to the ice. That was Bodie Peterson. That allows Crookston to regain possession. Halfway through the power play, as unable to keep it on the near side, and it's going to go all the way down as Muse will scoop it up into the corner. Muse was hit by Melsha. Grayson Eckerer in the far corner chase it down for the Pirates. 45 seconds left on the power play. Here's Liam Larson. Drops it back for Fisher. Shot out in front. That one took a deflection off of Jay Reese, and it goes back now for Fisher. Fisher tried to send it across. Couldn't hold it in as they have to hold it. Wait for all the Pirates to tag up. Here's Ecker. Ecker walking in. Nice move and a shot. That one is saved. Trying to clear this one out. 15 seconds left on the power play. They still battle for it in the corner. Now Liam Larson comes out with it. He'll just slowly glide behind the cage. Sends it for Edwards. Now it's Fisher on the near side. They battle for it out in front. Penalty has been killed. Now Larson in the corner sends one around for Street. Street on the far side. Did a good job avoiding the hit. Street able to keep it in. And Street ended up losing the puck, but Street gains it back on the far side before losing it now to Heskin. And Heskin sends it to the near side for McGillis. Gillis, he'll fire that one wide of Chandler. Scooped up by Karen. Karen in the corner, ends up losing it to Street. Now Street drops it off for Fisher on the far side. Fisher trying to hustle to it, couldn't get to it first, and it'll be Karen who will spin this on the near side for Heskin. Now Heskin still going with it, round the net. Heskin on the far side, goes across, now sends it to the Peterson, and his shot, that one is going to be fought off by Chandler. Here's Lubinsky below the goal line on the near side in the corner. Lubinsky holding it over, 13:30 left here in the third. It's still 2-1, Mayport with the lead as Ryan Street enters the offensive zone for the Pirates, and he'll just send it down and around. Edwards almost was able to get to it first. Ice Dogs sent it all the way down, and it will be an icing here with 13:11 left in the third. Still 2-1 is the score. As Crookston, they were able to get one shot on goal here through this point in the period. No shots on goal yet for Mayport.
It's been good pressure from the Pirates, and we will see the lines have jumbled up a little bit too with Trudeau. As far as my knowledge goes, he's still not on the bench.
Shot coming from Hamry is going to be gloved by Peterson. So it's going to be another face-off to Peterson's right, fourth line out there. Akis wins another one, right back to Hamry. His shot goes off of Akis into the corner. Colburn, he's going to be hit on the boards. Still battle for it in the corner to a side. They're still trying to jam it out. Colburn and Akis are there. Colburn's able to get it now into the corner. Colburn sends this back for Grant Funk. Funk with a shot. That one took a deflection off the stick of Matson. Goes into the corner where Colburn on the near side is able to get it. Now he goes behind the net. Akis trying to chase it down on the far side. And this one gets sent out to center now as Matson is there, but quickly Grant Funk was able to erase it. Colburn sent it forward. Pirates in the midst of a change. Now it's going to be Verwest in the corner. On the far side, Verwest is there. They still battle for it. Puck is still trying to be won. Akis had to pick up his stick in the middle of it, and he was able to send it up the far side. Gets reversed into the near corner for Hamry, and he'll spin and fire it over for Jackson Reese on the far boards. And Jackson Reese will just send it out to center. This one gets fired in by Sosted. Grant Funk is there. Funk trying to chip it along. It's under 12 minutes left here in the third. Still 2-1. Mayport with the lead. Now Grant Funk carrying it out to center. Gets this for Jackson Reese. Funk cuts to the middle of the ice where Larson, he'll take it over into the corner. Try to drop it back. Went off the referee. And Jackson Reese chops this one back down. This one's going to have to be played by Chandler. Here's Ty Larson. Long pass, that one goes off the stick of Liam Larson and chasing after it, and it'll be Peterson. We'll bash this one out for Ty Larson once again to swing it back in. But it got deflected, and now it's going to be Muse going the other way. Muse with a shot. He scores! Jonathan Muse with the second goal of the game makes it 3-1 Mayport.
Well, and that is a real dagger there for the Ice Dogs, and just a flurry of shot attempts for the Pirates and offensive pressure, but they just couldn't get anything going. Too aggressive, and a 2-on-1 the other way, and a good shot there. Makes it a 2-goal lead, the most dangerous lead in hockey, they say, but nonetheless, the Ice Dogs happy to get that insurance goal.
Right back out on the ice is Carter Trudeau, along with Caden Edwards and Ryan Street. Ty Larson had that one get chopped out of play. So 10:53 left here in the third. So Walker McGillis and Bodie Peterson get the assists on the Muse goal. It's his second of the night. And that proves to be the difference in this one. 3-1 is the Mayport lead. Here's McGillis. Walker McGillis spins and fires one wide of Chandler. That one takes a deflection off of Trudeau. That one is saved by Chandler. On the far side, it's going to be Schreiner trying to center one into the middle. He got it off of Walker McGillis. Muse is able to chase it down. A lot of Offensive zone time for the Ice Dogs here, as it's going to be Walker McGillis with the shot. It's saved by Chandler. And it's going to be trying to be won by Street. He's able to win it. Fires it off the glass. That one had to be played with the hand, and it's going to be a hand pass, as it was Bodie Peterson who got his glove on it. And with 10:03 left here in the third, faceoff's going to come in the neutral zone. Or have to see where it's going to, might go all the way down. Either way, it's going to be a face-off, and play stops, and the Pirates, more importantly, the puck is out of their own end.
Desperately needed that one. They were hemmed in something fierce. Couldn't get the puck out of their own zone, whether it was an icing or anything. They just couldn't get to loose pucks, and the Ice Dogs have really jumped all over them with tilting straight down towards the Pirate goal mouth as this was fired on, and easy save.
It's a face-off to Peterson's left. Ecker was able to win the face-off. Fisher got the shot. Fisher leading the Pirates in goals scored this year with 9. Crazy to think that at this point in the season, no Pirate has double digits goals scored. That just goes to show how deep this Pirate team is. Now Lubinski at the point. He'll fire a shot. That one was saved by Peterson. I don't know if he saw it all the way. Now it's going to be Jay Reese below the goal. Jay Reese to the backhand. That one was saved. Fired down by Karen and out. It's going to be Gensrick. Gensrick being chased from behind by Lubinski. A shot. That one is going to be saved by Chandler and out of play. 9:25 left here in the third period. 3-1. Now the lead for Mayville-Portland. Oh, of a face-off to Chandler's left.
Yeah, we'll see what the Pirates are going to do here. If they're going to, again, maybe try for some rebounds, or if they're going to just, it's just, I'm just curious to see what their game plan is going to be as a dangerous shot gets saved.
Another one fought off by Chandler. Miller, he'll flip this one down. Tried to throw the hit on Sostad. They still battle for it. Now Jackson Reese is there. Throws it off the back of the cage. Now Jackson Reese picks it up on the near side. Centering one for Lucas Miller. Had that one get poked off his stick. And Liam Larson is able to chase it down. Goes off of Lucas Miller. They still battle for it on the far side. A couple of hits being thrown. Jackson Reese comes up with it. It's a shot save. Rebound out in front, and a hand pass is going to be called. As it was Liam Larson who gloved it, and it was a hand pass. And so 8:46 left. Play is stopped here in the third. Still a 3-1 lead for Mayville-Portland. They have scored the last 3 goals, and the faceoff is going to come to Chandler's left in the Ice Dogs offensive zone.
You know, the Pirates had a lot of good play below the goal line in the offensive zone, but they don't have a guy out front waiting for a pass, so they can't really get anything going from it, so nothing really happens. So they get some more some sticks on the ice there and try to get some passing opportunities in the slot.
Melcher with the pass. That one goes out to center. It's going to be Sawyer McGillis who will send it up ahead for Verwest, and a shot. That one is going to be saved by Chandler. 8:31 left here in the third period. So a couple of shoves, and a penalty is going to be called. It's going to go against Mayport.
Well, Chandler made the save, and then there was an additional whack on the pads from the Ice Dog, John Matson. So that's what the penalty is going to be for. 2 minutes.
Didn't see what he got, what the call was, but either way, it's going to be a power play for Crookston. It's going to be a face-off to the right of Peterson. That's unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be the call. This one is going to be sent and fired down by the Ice Dogs. Chandler was there, and he'll just drop it off for Lubinski. 8:15 left here in the third period. Power play opportunity for the Pirates. Haven't been successful yet on the power play as Lubinski trying to send one out in front, and a shot by Colburn goes just wide. Now it's Hamry at the blue line. He'll keep it in and send it down low for Edwards. Uses the referee as a screen. Edwards stumbling, able to get back to his feet and sends it back for Hamry. Now Hamry on the near side for Edwards as Edwards cuts to the middle. His shot, that one was fought off by Peterson. Scramble for it out in front. Sent out for Lubinski. Now Lubinski with the shot. That one saved by Peterson. And trying to backhand this one out. They cannot get it out is Mayport, and they'll have that one get chopped out as that one lands about 5 feet to the right of our press box. With 1:01 left on the power play, 7:31 left in the third. Boy, a couple of excellent opportunities. One of them by Caden Edwards as he just made a power move to the net and nearly found it.
Well, and he was looking past there, and I think it kind of got the whole, all the players on the ice kind of confused, and he had a good opportunity. Peterson just got his glove on that when he was going top right corner.
Ecker sends it down low for Fisher. Excellent pass. It finds Melsha as he's able to chop it down low for Jay Reese. Jay Reese tried to spin it back, and that one split Ecker and Melsha will have to go down and chase it. 40 seconds left on the man advantage. Jay Reese sends it across for Ecker. Ecker, he'll cut to the middle, and a shot by Miller. That one was saved. Now Ecker behind the net, now walks out. His shot, that too, is saved by Peterson. Jay Reese in the corner. Now it's Ecker and Fisher. Fisher at the blue line. Had that one poked away by Heskin. And now it's Fisher at center, having to walk in with just 15 left. Now Jay Reese sends it across for Ecker and a poke check. Excellent poke coming from Peterson. And this one gets sent down. And that should do it for the Pirates power play with 6.5 left in the period. We are back at full strength. And Melsha ended up losing a stick. Had to soccer it along now for Garrett Fisher in front of the Pirates bench. Now Colburn comes out with it. Tried to chop it along. Jay Reese able to keep it in. Spins it out in front for Colburn. His shot is saved. Colburn another opportunity and a third chance is saved. Battling forward in the corner, Sosted. Sosted still going with it. Gets out into the offensive zone. Now on the near side, Sosted was able to carry it all the way down low before Lubinsky knocked it away. And now Lubinsky heads up ice. Lubinsky trying to use his speed. Muse matched his speed as this one's going to be fired down by Heskin. Picked up by Hamry in his own end. Hamry hit off the puck. Now it's Colburn. Colburn battling forward in the corner. They still battle for it. Now it's going to be Edwards coming out with it. Edwards at the point. His shot gets fired just wide. Colburn is there, trying to send one out to the middle. It's going to be turned over now as Edwards gets it for Street. Had that one knocked away. Lubinsky able to keep it in, and Lubinsky had that one deflected over to Street. Now Edwards able to win the puck in the corner. Edwards walking around, fires a shot from a tough angle. That one is saved. Hamry jumps in on the play, sends it back for Edwards. Edwards looking to get it back into the corner. Now Jackson Reese is there, and he'll send it back, and this one gets fired all the way down by Walker McGillis. Goes just wide of Brady Chandler with 4:52 left here in the third period. 3-1 is still the score.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Hardy calls a timeout here just to kind of regroup with Oh, look at that. He called his timeout. Oh, Mayville did.
And Mayport's going to call their timeout here with 4:52 left in the third. 3-1 is the lead for the Ice Dogs. They take a timeout.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like you. Ready?
Are out on the ice. It's going to be a face-off to Peterson's left. Edwards and Karen in the face-off circle. Edwards with another key face-off win. Shot from Melcha. That one was blocked off into the corner and fired all the way down. And it will be another icing here. 4:42 left here in the third. We'll have another face-off to Peterson's left. And we just can't talk enough about how good Cutler Peterson has been, especially there were a couple of scrambles out in front. He was somehow able to find and track the puck.
Just getting pieces of the puck there, enough to deflect it wide, and especially with all the penalties that they've had to kill, you need your best penalty killer to be their goalie, and sure enough, he has been so far tonight.
Now Ryan Street with a shot. That one is saved by Peterson off into the corner. Now Street sends it into the middle for Colburn. His shot is pad saved once again by Peterson. Now Fall in the corner, trying to get this one out. Edwards is there with a good stick to keep it in for the Pirates. 4:10 left as there's a collision out in front. And this one is going to be sent down. And it will not be an icing as Melcha had to play it first. As chasing this one down was Heskin. Unable to get it out as Gensrick gets in the way. And he'll fire a shot. That one is saved by Chandler. Here with 3:55 left in the third. And time is starting to close in on the Pirates, and you got to think down 2. I don't know how aggressive you get with pulling the netminder, but it's definitely starting to cross into Coach Hardy's mind.
Yeah, you know, I think you got to wait to get that first one, I think, personally. They've had some good offensive pressure, but also they've had times where they can't get it out of their own zone, and so, I don't know. It's a tough one.
That one's going to be an icing as the Pirates send it all the way down. Stretch pass went a little too far here with 3:43 left in the third period. Face-off this time will be to Chandler's right. Second line out there for Crookston. Sophomores out there for the Pirates as Jay Reese able to win the face-off over for Garrett Fisher, and he's able to send it out to center, and this one gets knocked right back in. Here's Lubinsky. Had to spin away from one of the Ice Dogs and got it back for Hamry, and now it's Jay Reese. Jay Reese dropping it off for Edwards on the near side. Edwards with a shot. That one missed just wide. That one goes out of play, takes a deflection. We'll have to see where the faceoff is going to go here with 3:18 left in the third.
And tough for that one to go wide. It was a pretty good 2-on-1 there, but just at least they get the offensive zone draw. 3:18 left in this one, down 2. You need one quick here.
Third line out there for Crookston. Hamry able to keep it in. Knocks it down low. As Lucas Miller is there. Spun around for Walker McGillis, and he'll fire one out to center. Took a deflection off of Jackson Reese's stick, so now it's going to be Lubinsky. Near side. Here's Lucas Miller. Jackson Reese back for Miller. Miller at the top. Holding, firing a shot, and that one got deflected into the corner. Hamry is there with 2:45 left. Now it's Lubinsky. He'll fire a shot. It's saved by Peterson. And a little bit of conversation there after a couple of Pirates came swooping in, trying to maybe get a rebound. 2:40 left here in the third. 3-1 still the lead as Mayville-Portland on top on the road.
Yeah, and again, it's give credit to the Ice Dogs. They've been getting in those shooting lanes, blocking a lot of shots as of late. Really frustrating the Pirates.
Now it's Melcha at center, and turning this one down is going to be Colburn, and having to play this one behind the cage is Peterson. Now it's Melcha. Able to hold it in. Had it poked away. Now Street was there. His shot is going to be blocked into the netting. Faceoff will come to Peterson's right here now with 2:20 left. Chandler still in the net.
Coach Hardy's got the old whiteboard out, and he's going to take the timeout.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Net is empty for Crookston as they have the extra attacker out there. 2:20 left here in the third. The Pirates, they trail by 2. It's going to be Caden Edwards, Grayson Ecker, Jay Reese, Garrett Fisher, Tegan Lubinski, and Tate Hamry out there for the Pirates as Ecker stands right behind Caden Edwards. And Jay Reese, he's really excited for this play that Coach Hardy drew up after the timeout. So it's going to be Fisher on the face-off. Fisher gave it a whack. Fisher with another whack. That one went just wide, maybe looking for Edwards, who was just to the right. Now it's going to be a shot from Hamry, and he was looking for Ecker, and that one is chased down and saved by Peterson. What a night that Cutler Peterson is having.
I mean, that was a design play, backdoor, beautiful pass, beautiful shot, even better save. My goodness, kid's standing on his head, and this is a game that he's going to remember for a long time, as he has really won this game for the Ice Dogs if the Pirates can't get a couple close ones.
And he had to fight off another one at Fisher. That one went off of the glove of Peterson. He had to fight that one off too, and this one is going to get sent all the way down. It's going to skitter wide, and it will be an icing with 1:56 left here in the third, as something happened behind the play, and Caden Edwards coming to the near side. I believe he is going to get called for a cross check.
And just like that, I mean, and Edwards pleading his case, and the thing is, there might have been something that happened before, but the refs didn't see it. They saw the retaliatory. And, you know, that's something that they get preached all the time, and Coach Hardy's not asking for an explanation.
Yeah, we are unsure. Well, now coming over to the box is going to be Bodie Peterson, so this is more than likely going to be Quincedanella Miners.
Oh, I didn't even see that. So good eye there. And so now, where's the puck get dropped at?
It was an icing.
The players are confused. So it's going to go back in the Ice Dogs' end. So in that sense, also means that Chandler will be coming out as well. So the Pirates get that extra skater. So I guess they did call that first one as well. I don't know. Again, I was watching the puck miss the empty net there. A lot of stuff happened behind the play, and we were a little confused. So we apologize.
We both were looking, following the puck, and something happened as soon as we both turned our heads. So they're going to get both players for a cross check. Still 6-on-5 we go. Off the face-off, over on the near side. Hamry trying to keep it in, couldn't do so. And now out at center, it's Schreiner, and a shot. That one goes wide by Walker McGillis. It's chased down by Muse. Again, the net is empty for Crookston, but they're able to win possession as it's Colburn. Now over to the near side, Ecker. Ecker with about a minute and a half left. Ecker still walking with this, going behind the cage. Ecker sends it to the back for Hamry, now across for Lubinski. He fanned on the one-timer, but is still able to keep it in and sends it back down low. Battling for it now in the corner. Good stick from Lubinski. He was able to chop it loose from Walker McGillis, but it gets sent down once again. Hamry able to scoop it up in his own end. Minute 15 left here in the third. Now chasing after this is Fisher. Able to get there first is Sawyer McGillis. He'll send it to the near side. So they battle for it in the corner. Now Ecker coming out with it. Both teams have used their timeout as there's a minute left. Jay Reese and Brandon Colburn over there in the corner. Now Garrett Fisher, he's able to try and center one, and that one gets rejected right back to Fisher in the corner. Now Fisher below the cage, 45 seconds left. Fisher gets knocked off the puck. McGillis, he tried to send it down, took a deflection. Now it's going to be Walker McGillis who will fire it wide of the net. 38.2 seconds left as the net is still empty for Crookston, and there are some tired Pirates heading to the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a flurry there. Give credit to the Ice Dogs. They didn't let the Crookston Pirates get anything close to the net. They kept them to the outside, blocking those passes, those centering attempts, and the Pirates a little frustrated there, but they get another opportunity here with 38 seconds left.
Especially out of that timeout. That was a big save by Peterson. Now off the face-off. Here's Jackson Reese trying to spin this one back for Melsha. Melsha with the shot. Excellent diving stick by Heskin. He ended up losing a stick in the process. Now on the far side, it's Karen. That one gets lifted out of play. 22.7 seconds left. It's still a 2-goal deficit for Crookston. It's going to be a face-off to Peterson's right. Jackson Reese is going to take the face-off. It's going to be Braden Karen as well in the face-off circle for Mayport, they're tied up now. A quick shot down. It's going to be saved. Liam Larson with a couple of whacks at it. Now it goes into the corner with 16 seconds left. Able to pick it up is Karen. He's going to just hold it up on the boards, trying to kill as much time off as he can. There's 10 seconds left as they battle for it. Now 3 aside over there. Just 5 seconds left. Puck comes out to the middle. This one's going to be cleared out by the Ice Dogs. It'll go wide of the net, and time expires, and Mayville-Portland comes into Crookston, and they get a 3-1 victory.
Wow, 42 save win for Cutler Peterson. Wow, talk about the MVP right there. There's your first star of the game. And nonetheless, what a great game from that goaltender, the junior goaltender. And Pirates, they did all they could. They just couldn't beat a hot goaltender. It happens.
Boy, take a bow, Cutler Peterson. What an exceptional game that young man just played tonight. The junior netminder having one of the best games of his young career. So we're going to step aside. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we will begin our post-game show right here on KROX.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director and Living Community of Crookston. It's a privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical and speech therapy. We offer many employment opportunities with great on-site daycare and a scholarship. Contact us today at 213424 or benedictincrookston.org.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
And welcome back to our post-game show here. It was a 3-1 victory for the Mayport Ice Dogs, as it was Crookston. They ended up getting the first goal of the game. It was Grayson Ecker getting the Pirates off to a 1-0 lead. That came on their second shot on goal. And after that, it was the Cutler-Peterson show. 40 consecutive saves en route to a 42-save victory, as it would be 2 more goals in the first coming from the sticks of Cale Gensrick and Jonathan Muse. Muse ended up adding another one in the third to give the Ice Dogs an insurance goal and a 3-1 victory. And Muse's goals ended up proving to be the difference, as it's a 3-1 victory for Mayport over Crookston. And my goodness, just can't say enough about Cutler-Peterson. And again, they're going to be having their play-in game coming up this weekend on Saturday as they take on Fargo Davies. And boy, you'd love to have a hot goaltender going into postseason time.
No kidding. My goodness, what a great time to have a great performance like that. I mean, stellar in between the pipes there for Peterson. And you know, the Ice Dogs took a considerable amount of penalties. And as I said earlier, your best PK killer's got to be your best penalty killer, I should say, not PK killer. Either way, it's got to be your goaltender. I mean, he's got to bail you out when things are not looking great, and he definitely did. Great opportunities from the Pirates multiple times throughout this game. So, and you know, they might have been gripping the stick a little tight at the end, towards the end there a little bit, because they're saying, what do we have to do to beat this kid? And you know, so you just got to, again, tip your hat and say, you know what, that was a very good game. I mean, you put up 43 shots, only 1 gets past them. And it's not like they're all just kind of weak shots as well. It'd be one thing if there was a lot of perimeter, weak outside, nothing really, track it the whole way. But no, there was, I mean, Peterson was moving extremely well on his edges there, going right to left, and you know, in those scrambles and those flurries, he was making it work. Just, I mean, can't say enough about him. And then, of course, the top line as well for Mayville-Portland getting those goals and the assists there. The captain, Walker McGillis, which a little fun fact, I coached him in a little league back in the day, when in my college days when I was in Mayville. So fun. It's good to see him getting some goals. I mean, he was the younger. We coached like 10, 11-year-olds. He was like 8 and he was playing with them. He was. You could see the skill was going to be there at an early age, and that's definitely come through in the high school age. As a senior with a couple of points there. And, I mean, just it's a good squad there. Again, as I said before the game, I knew it was going to be a physical, close game, and that's what we had here. And so Pirates, again, they're a little bummed out. Their winning streak comes to an end, but you got to know that you put it all out there, and there's really not much more you could do.
Yeah, no, not much more you could do. And how about the other goaltender, Brady Chandler, had a really good game.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the first start, I'm pretty sure in his high school career, I would assume, and especially his first start this year. So, I mean, he's come in relief a couple times to help out. But, I mean, this was, I think, a good test for him and a good thing to see from the coaching staff, knowing that you got a guy who can come and make some big saves. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple times there, like I said, the goals. I mean, he probably wanted him back. I don't think there was really too much he could have done differently about him. So it's something that's really good to see that, you know, and giving Kelly some rest here towards the end of the season. They've been playing a lot of games in the last a week or two here, so it's good to have that backup Tendy there who can really help you out in these situations. And so you got to tip your hat as well. A decent 18-save performance for him. And he didn't get tested nearly as much, and that's, I think, another thing, too, is that, you know, there are stretches there where the puck didn't seem to even come near him.
Those long stretches where you're not seeing the puck for quite some time, he's still able to make some really timely saves. As, boy, the Ice Dogs, they got just 21 shots on goal, but they had a lot of high-quality chances, too. When they shot with a purpose.
That's a very good point. I like that you brought that up because, yeah, they weren't just throwing pucks on net and just seeing what was going to happen. They had things either within the transition, the rush, or when they set up. They just had really good high-danger opportunities and, again, really tested a younger goaltender in Chandler. So they'll be again, pretty happy with his performance, and as we'll hear more from Coach Hardy here in just a little bit, and I'm excited to hear what he says, or what he has to say. Obviously, again, it's tough to come off a loss, especially on a winning streak, but I mean, again, I wouldn't be surprised if he's come up here and has a lot of positives to say about his team, and we're still waiting for him to make his way up here. He's obviously had a lot to talk about in a crazy game. It really was back and forth there, a lot of just flurries in front of the net there, just scrambling was Peterson as well as the Pirates trying to just get a puck on it, and give credit to the Ice Dogs there. They tied up the Pirates, and they really kept that slot pretty clean for the most part, not letting the Pirates crash that and get some greasy goals, as you like to say. So,
We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, and then we'll also take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update on our post-game show here on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
Baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey, basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
orchestra,
Band,
choir, visual arts,
Speech.
theater, Leo Club.
and Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
My education destination.
And welcome back to our post-game show here. Mayville-Portland wins 3-1 over Crookston here in the varsity game as we take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. In the JV game, it was Crookston winning 4-0 over the Ice Dogs, as I'll turn it over to you, Bo, for some more scores.
Yeah, so in boys basketball game you could have watched on our other KROX TV video live stream. It was Park Rapids defeating Crookston 92-59 at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. In the JV game, Park Rapids won 72-38. In the C-Squad game, Park Rapids won 62-11. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball, Crookston hosted Warren Alvarado Oslo, and it was Crookston winning 38-37. Close game there. College Division I women's basketball, Minnesota Golden Gophers at Michigan State taking on the Spartans. Sparty wins 76-65 over the Gophers there. In girls basketball, we just have one final here, it looks like, for you, as it was Thief River Falls defeating Red Lake Falls 73-55. And I'm just taking a quick look here. Looks like with 4 minutes left in the second half, Roseau is going to get the win over International Falls. The last score update was 73-27. And I don't know if there's anything else here locally. Looks like East Grand Forks and Kitson County Central. They're in overtime. Under a minute left in OT. They're tied still, 88-88. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So good game there, and that's all we have there for the results for girls basketball. In boys basketball, Fertile Beltrami, they get a win over Climax Fisher by a score of 74-40. And East Grand Forks defeats Warroad 77-69. And see if there's any other boys basketball scores here for you. Doesn't Thief River Falls. They defeat Goodrich Grigla 84-70. And that'll be the last score I believe we'll have for you there for boys basketball. So let's go ahead and move on down to boys hockey. It's a couple games around the area being played. It was Thief River Falls. They were up at Roseau. We'll see if we can get this result for you here. And no finals, I guess, listed. So the Prowlers up at Roseau, Begley Foss is at Park Rapids, and Lake of the Woods at Fort Francis, Ontario. Those are the 3 boys hockey games around the area. And 1 lone girls hockey game. That is East Grand Forks going to win over Devils Lake 7-4. So that's it for your Draft Sports Bar and Girls scoreboard update. Again, as the night goes on, we'll have that page updated for you. And by tomorrow morning, when I read you the scores bright and early at 5:28 or 5:30, well, actually, that's when I do the news. So let's say 5:45. When I do the scores then, they'll be all filled up there for you, and I'll give you the full update then. But for now, Tyler, that's what I got. And, well, I guess you can look ahead to some more hockey tomorrow. We can talk about that as we are still waiting for Coach Hardy to make his way up to the press box. He hasn't been banging on the door to get in, let in. He knows the code, but every once in a while he just has a rough time with it. But anyway, so boys hockey, it'll be senior night tomorrow night, correct?
Yes, it will.
Yeah, they host Wahpeton Breckenridge, and JV plays at 5. We'll be on at 6:30 with the Riverview Health pregame show on both the radio and video live stream again. So same setup here. Crookston will drop the puck at 7 p.m. there. So, but again, senior night, not sure if they're going to do things before or after. Everything changes, like girls hockey did it afterwards this year, so I don't know, whatever. So either way, that'll be on the broadcast for you tomorrow. That's the only thing we're going to have broadcasted for you, but other Crookston sports tomorrow. Crookston Wrestling, they'll at the Dilworth Glendon Felton Triangular at Glendon at 5 p.m. We'll take on Barnesville and then DGF. And 7th and 8th grade girls basketball, Crookston will host Ada Borp West tomorrow at 5. And that's pretty much it for Crookston sports as well. So that's what we got for you just tomorrow. Obviously, Wednesday, no local sports. Thursday, we'll have more hockey. If I'm not mistaken, that's...
I'll just be on the KROX. No, we won't have any hockey
No,
then.
not hockey, no.
Hockey is going to be, that'll
Friday.
be girls' quarterfinals.
That's right. So, yeah, I was thinking on Friday we have that. I actually have a night off on Thursday. Oh, my, how'd I score that? So, yes, we'll have basketball, right?
We'll have back-to-back UMC basketball games. They're going to be taking on Bemidji State. Boy, those are 2 important games for both UMC men and women. The men just on the outside of the playoffs. The UMC women, they're right now on a losing streak. They were in the top 8 earlier. Now they're just, kind of fighting and clawing their way just to hold ground in that top 12 to make the postseason. So a couple of really important basketball games coming up on Thursday, and then Friday we'll be scheduled to travel with the boys to see them as they take on Lake of the Woods. On Friday, we'll have that just on the radio for you, as that's going to be a road game. So we are now going to be joined by the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy. And, Coach, it was a tough one there, 3-1. Ends up being the final result there. But, boy, ran into one hot goaltender for Mayville-Portland.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking on the way up here, I have no interest in talking about how we played tonight. I just want to talk about how good Cutler was tonight. He was stood on his head. I didn't think we played, obviously, very well, but how good was he tonight? He was outstanding. We threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and he was up to the task. 42 saves, just super impressive, especially, I mean, we scored on, the second shift, and then he stood on his head the rest of the night. Like, just an excellent job, and really credit to their team. I thought they played excellent tonight. They executed a game plan. They kept getting pucks deep on us, making us go 200 feet. They did a really nice job tonight. So, tough loss for us, but really, really good game for Mayville.
Your guys were able to get 43 shots on net, and I'm sure that was that's got to make you feel proud. At least the offense is able to produce in that way.
Yeah, I mean, we're being honest. I said to these guys, you can see this one coming. Last 3 games probably, we've gotten lots of shots, but we haven't been able to score. And we talked a little bit about it pregame, that we need to find ways to put the puck in the back of the net. And tonight we bad combination, right? We haven't been able to score, and we have a goalie that stood on his head. So that's not going to lead to a lot of wins. Doesn't matter who you play, but we got to get back to maybe a little simplicity and just get a little hungrier around the net. Get some screens in front of the net. I didn't think we did a very good job of getting in his eyes tonight. And if we do that, we'll have a little bit more success down there.
Well, ironically, you guys did end up getting off to a really good start with Ecker scoring on the second shot on goal of the game. It's just Cutler Peterson ending up making 40 consecutive saves from there on out.
Yeah, I mean, maybe honestly, maybe not the best thing that could have happened for us was to score on the second shift, and it kind of we came in thinking, and myself included, that we would take care of business tonight, and it would just kind of happen for us, and then it did on the first shift. They made a great play. Ecker had a great shot. We score, and we think it's just going to kind of be easy here, and then all of a sudden we're in trouble. We get down, fairly quickly there, 2-1, heading into the end of the first period.
And then in the second and third period, you guys are still able to keep applying that offensive pressure. Late in the third period, you call your timeout, and it looked like you had a play design that went about as perfect as it could have gone.
Yeah, I mean,
other than the fact that Cutler Peterson saved that as well.
Yeah, again, just we did everything that we could to score tonight, and we couldn't find the back of the net, and it just wasn't our night. We hit a couple of pipes. He made some outstanding saves. It just wasn't meant to be for us tonight.
Well, it's going to be a quick turnaround tomorrow. Is that going to be a good thing?
I think so, right? We just get back at it tomorrow and try to fix some of the things that we didn't do very well today, and get into it again. We got senior night, so we'll honor all 10 of our seniors. And but yeah, it's gonna be a quick turnaround. It's kind of nice. I'm ready for a practice, to be honest. It's been this will be our 4th game in 5 days, so the boys are probably a little bit gassed, but hopefully this can motivate us to come out a little bit better tomorrow. And before we wrap up here, Brady Chandler tonight made his debut. I thought he played outstanding. Really good job for us tonight, and disappointed that we didn't play good enough in front of him.
That was going to be my next question,
good.
about the sophomore netminder, Brady Chandler, because we both talked about it right after the game wrapped up. We thought, boy, Brady, he played really well, especially for the fact that he didn't see a lot of pucks for quite a few chunks of time, and he was still on his game.
Yeah, long chunks of time in between him getting shots. I thought he played great. He did a good job. Like I said, I'm just sad that we didn't get in front of him and play a little bit better to help him get his first W tonight. But like I said, he was good tonight, and it's being goalie is tough. You can play a great game, and the rest of your team doesn't do much, and you don't get rewarded for it in the win column. So no, he was outstanding tonight, and yeah, it was one of those nights I felt like you could kind of see it coming over the weekend. Just thinking, hey man, we got to score some more goals here. We're just not finding the back of the net, and we were not getting lucky, but we were finding ways to win when maybe we didn't necessarily deserve to. And it kind of came back and bit us tonight. But all the credit to Mayville. I thought they played outstanding tonight. We just weren't up to the task.
How's Carter Trudeau?
Yeah, he's a little banged up. He's just a little stiff. That's a big hit. I thought, yeah, you can call the penalty on it, but it was a big hit. And he's a little banged up. He's hopefully going to be able to go tomorrow. But yeah, it was tough to lose him there down the stretch. But guys stepped up. I thought Brandon Colburn again stepped up into it. Like, it seems like every time we need somebody and we need somebody to step up, he's the guy, and does a great job. He was battling out front there on the empty netter and just looked great for us.
Well, it's going to be that quick turnaround. We alluded to it earlier in the interview. You're going to be playing Breckenridge Wahpeton tomorrow. What do you know about them?
Yeah, I mean, they're young. They got some good sophomore talent. Our JV went down and played their JV earlier this year. Again, similar to tonight, right? It just depends on which Crookston Pirate team shows up, right? If we can come back and play our game. And I just thought we were pretty easy to play against tonight. We didn't make it hard on anybody else. And just sort of thought things were going to happen for us, and that ain't us. That ain't going to be successful whether you play Mayville, Eastside, Thief River, Red Lake Falls, doesn't matter, right? If we play like that, we're going to be in trouble. So you might find a way to win just on talent alone at times, but tonight we, again, ran into a hot goalie, and it wasn't to be.
Thank you very much for joining us, Coach, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you as well. And so that was the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Josh Hardy, with his thoughts. Again, it was a 3-1 defeat for the Crookston Pirates, a 4-1 victory for the JV squad. However, they were able to get the 4-zip victory there. So that is going to do it for us this evening. Thank you for all of our excellent sponsors who helped make this possible. Without our great sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do this. So the best way to thank those sponsors is to patronize them. If you're unable to patronize those businesses, at the very least, just swing on by and say thank you for being a sponsor of high school athletics on KROX. For Bo Melby, I'm Tyler Hergert signing off from the Crookston Sports Center. 3-1 was the final score. Mayville-Portland with the win. We'll have Crookston Pirates hockey once again tomorrow night, same place on our KROX YouTube stream and on the radio side. Have a good evening.